pushing till I get it right. Yeah, these days I've been wide awake, I never sleep late. Got a lot to do, I treat a Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son, set the table, I need 3 plates. Have my cake and eat it, baby, don't forget the cheesecake. Got it, yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. No, that is not a, yeah. Pushing myself to the limit, I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to feel it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes, the mistakes made me. Drop songs when I write them, I don't wait 8 weeks.
Okie dokie, welcome in, welcome in.
A lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese.
How we feeling, chat? W's in the chat.
Friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden,
we good?
Talking in the past tense.
Welcome y'all, welcome.
Like I changed up.
Happy Thursday, let's go.
These days, everybody focus on the he say, she said. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original but end up as a remake. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I'ma be great.
We good.
Stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Stay true to my supporters.
Game time, baby. Game time. Good to see y'all. Let's go.
Never switch on a fan.
Let's go.
These days, I don't take advice from anybody who will tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days, I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past.
Who we got here? Z Gamer in the house. Let's go, Z Gamer. Let's go. 3 Ants in the building. What up, 3 Ants? CD Mac in the house. That guy TK is here. Let's go. Keep it pushing, baby. Keep it pushing. Sue J in the building. Extreme T is in the house. Tim Trades is here. What up, Tim Trades? What up, Pablo? Pablo in the house. Vishal in the building. What up, Arrow Sassy? Good to see you. Good to see ya. The Humble Analyst is here. What up, Lucas? What up, Sharma G? Hero of the Day is in the building, handing out ice cream cones today. Let's go. Louis G in the house. There he is, the big dog. Yeah, Mod Squad. Hey, Mod Squad. It's popping. It's popping. What up, Jeff? What up, Kerry? Clubhouse got motion here. B21 in the building. What up, Casso? OGH. Dominic is in the house. What up, Dominic? What's good? What's up? Bulk Trades is here. What up, Surge? Q in the building. What's up, Q? Roll call, baby. Roll call. We're looking for the winners. We're looking for the winners. There's Zyper. What up, Isam? There he is. SK in the building. It's Plan G. All right, I see you. I see you. Exit Strat in the building. Roll call, baby. DJ Scratches. Come on. What other streams they do these roll calls at, man? What up, Zach? Only Bands in the building. Only Bands. To get your name shouted out here on the TT live stream, all you gotta do is spam a W in the chat. What up, Mr. Sam? Matty Dukes in the building. Cheers, mates. Let's have a great day. Good to see y'all. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. I would say let's take buys, but we ain't got no lower wick. We ain't got no lower wick. Yeah. All right, who else we got? What up, Josh? What's good? What's good? Segan Slays in the building. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. What's up, Melanie? What's up? What's up? All right, let's do this. Let's do it. Golden Dubs in the building. Clubhouse goes crazy, man. What up, Jessica Lake? What up, Drew? All right. All right. All right. Just give me 1 sec. Let me shut this door, and then we're ready to roll. All right, let's do it, my friends. Welcome back. Happy Thursday, or no, Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Let's lower the music real quick. Let's pray real quick. Give thanks for the opportunity to even do something like this today, and then we'll begin. All right. Let's do it. Well, Father God, we thank you for this opportunity, Lord. We thank you that we can gather from all over the world, Lord. Your word says that we would go out and we would do even greater things in you, Lord. So we thank you for giving us that opportunity with the internet, with this microphone, Lord, with this skill set that, we just happen to call trading, Lord. I thank you for blessing each and every individual in this live stream today. Continue to fulfill us, Lord. Continue to encourage us to go out and do the work, Lord. We thank you for it, and we just ask your blessing over this live stream right here today, publicly, in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen, baby. Amen. Let's do this. Let's do it. Yeah, let's lower the music a smidge bit here, and let's run it up. So let me, boom, let's do, where are my tools at? Here they are. All right, we're good. Clubhouse, we good? Amen. Amen's in the chat. Let's go, man. Super grateful to be here. Super grateful for all you guys, and the fact that we all made it back here today. And anything could have happened, gang, between yesterday and today, but we all made it back here. We're all very, very blessed to be able to do this, to be able to come here together, join together on this internet thing, right, and be able to conversate and make each other better and strive for greatness together. So I'm grateful to be here, grateful to see all you guys here, and let's rock and roll. All right, let's do it. Let me lower the music just a smidge, and let's run through it, guys. If you guys can like the stream here today and sub to the channel if you're not subscribed already, let's get into it. All right, so it doesn't look like we're gonna have much news here today. Everything is tentative with the whole government shutdown and whatnot, so we won't spend too much time this morning or afternoon or whatever talking about any sort of news, right? Let's just trade price action. We got a free week to trade price action, and that's what we do best. So let's continue to do that. Don't worry about any of the news. There's basically everything is tentative as of now, and until the government figures out what they're trying to do. I don't even really think we need the government, do we? We really don't. Just deliver my mail. That's it. That's it. You work for, they work for us. Right? Actually, don't even deliver my mail anymore. I hate getting mail. Just send me the mail online. Send me the mail online, man. We don't even need the government. Anyway, let's keep on moving before they shut the stream down bright and early today. Let's talk about a fresh top-down analysis on gold. 4,000, my friends, has been tapped. We have been tapped, baby. We have been tapped. So let's go ahead and take a look at all this real quick. Clubhouse, just give me a heads up on the music. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. All right, let's do it here. So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and yesterday's candle just continued to move bullish. Early on we came into the New York session with a bullish bias. We understood why sells could make sense. We kind of missed our opportunity to go long early in the day, and then we kind of got caught up taking shorts yesterday, which is, when I think about it, the trade was okay, but did we really need to do it, right? Did we really need to get all fancy on like a impulse, target tapped, fade position on a Monday? I don't necessarily think we had to go there, but that's just my thoughts. Other than that, the trade idea, everything made sense. But did we really need to rush in on a Monday? You know what I mean? So maybe that loss could have been avoided yesterday. Maybe not, but you can't really say much, right? You could just analyze it, see what you could do better. If anything, if we would have won that trade, we would have just skipped right by it, right? It was, great trade. Once again, we do it again. You know what I mean? So you just got to take it for what it is, look at it, and, analyze it to get better for next time. All right. I hope you guys held your heads high yesterday. Me personally, I was actually very happy to celebrate my first loss since September 4th, and that's the way I decided to look at the loss yesterday. Not, oh my god, my losing streak is over, oh my god, I took a loss, right? No, I was like, man, you're the man, Nick Stewart. You're the freaking man, bro. You haven't took a red day since September 4th, bro. What a G, man. You keep being a 8-figure trader, discipline, and you're going to do very well and be very successful in the future. So that was my mindset, my perspective, and my mentality yesterday after taking a loss. So if your mentality didn't really match that, and you were kind of down on yourself and kind of digging your hole deeper, it's just something to pay attention to. You know what I mean? Pay attention to. Perspective is everything. So that was my perspective yesterday, and that should, be able to keep us in a good mindset and good standings here today. All right. So switch your perspective and switch your life, my friends. Anyway, let's go back. Let's talk about gold here. Again, that daily candle that we're talking about literally just continued to move up yesterday. It was crazy. We just continued poking up, and we ended up closing very strong bullish. Right now, we have today's candle here, which has already made a lower wick and potentially gonna start re-breaking the highs here now. So it's getting crazy on Goldie. Let's drop down to the 4-hour chart here so we can take a look at what's going on. We had a couple, one or two bearish candles, but literally did not do anything at all here. So we've been moving bullish for quite some time, a couple days now. Now the 4 hours sitting really in these all-time highs, just consolidating, right? I mean, like, we're just ranging at this point. I think maybe we could say there's a little fake out here, right? Potential fake out right there. This is your resistance here. So that's basically your 4-hour range right now, right? This is your little fake out that went down after some nice rejection to the downside. And now we're just continuing to rip up here. So yeah, very, very bullish on gold. 1 hour moving up heavily. You got no lower wick on this 1 hour. Otherwise, I'd be in buys right now off the 30-minute time frame, looking to fill the range here. But let me show you what that looks like. So you got resistance here on the 30 at 39.87. You have pretty much a support, I'd say, at 77, right? You got one here at 80, but right below it is another one. So I'll probably use that one. If we're looking at the ranges here, you know, we got clean range up into the highs here at 98, but unfortunately we're moving through that range. But fortunately, we're patient traders, right? And we know what we can look for now. We know if we come up and fill the range and we come back down towards 87 and we retest that zone, we know that if we see some sort of bullish signs to go long, we can go long down here from 87 versus trying to catch a buy here at like 92 to move up to 96, right? It just doesn't make sense to take the buys here. So let's see if we do get a little bit of a pullback and a lower wick on the 1 hour candle and then begin to continue moving on up. Otherwise, at this point, we're halfway through the range. If you're buying here, it's just, you know, best of luck, right? Best of luck. But that's pretty much it. That's what we got going on. Really would have loved to see a lower wick here. If we had a lower wick, I would have been in this buy position right here to move price into that high there. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. No lower wick just yet. I'm sure we'll come back down and make it at some point, but that is pretty much what I'm looking at here today. Yeah, this is the range. We've been in this range for a while, since Asian session last night, since really New York. Yeah, since New York yesterday. So we've just been chopping around here. So we'll see what we want to do as we hang out in the all-time highs, but that's where we're at, my friends. So we'll pick and choose wisely here today and stay professional, and we'll look for the next best trade. Ideally, if we can kind of push through, that'd be great. You know what I mean? Just push through, get it over with, reject out of that area, and then start to come back down here for a nice little support, right? A little support here. Then we take the buys, right off of this area here. Boom. Oh, let me make it green, blue, whatever. And bam. That's probably the best trade of the session here. If we can get something like that to fill that wick around 9 a.m., that's going to be perfect. Cool. So that's it, man. That's pretty much it. Nothing we can do about where price is right now, so we just got to wait. Just gotta wait. Yeah. Cool. This is gold. This is gold, my friend. Yeah. So that's that. What up, Yanosh? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, Yanosh, we are up, brother. BTC, all my BTC holders, how you doing? Even when we lose, we win. You know what I mean? So, like, at this point, with the amount of BTC we're holding, it's crazy. As long as that stays up, we're up for life. For life. Anyway, let's go over to ES. That's my thoughts on gold here. Let's move over to ES and let's take a look at where we're at now in terms of price action here. So we're just continuing again, man, on ES to move on up. It's been a bit of a wild ride here, right? You got this bearish candle yesterday. I'm sorry, the day before, but yesterday's candle just continued to move bullish. So, oh my goodness, man, these all-time highs are crazy. It seems like we just cannot get away from them. And now we're moving bullish here again today, you know. So we already made a lower wick here. Chances are, if we break the high, we'll fill this wick on the daily and then possibly even continue to move up. You know what I mean? I got no business saying I'm bearish here at all, right? So let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours been moving up quite a bit here now too, and yeah, we should stay bullish. 1 hour got no wick here though, so let's take a look here. You got your 1 hour candles with no wick on the top. Let's take a look at the 30 minute. We're kind of coming right into resistance here, so yeah, yeah, nothing to do right now. I think the sells are pretty clean below 85. I think buys are going to be much better if we can get like this to be a resistance here, right? And then you get a little pullback, kind of like we're looking for on gold, and then kind of move up on ES. But other than that, probably break, retest, and then take sells in this area here. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we traded ES, over a month. So again, all-time highs. It's sometimes it's not even worth it, right? So yeah, we'll have to wait on better price action with ES. You might get a little bit of a fake out here though, so we'll keep an eye on this fake out and possibly take some sells. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 15 minutes celery, right? 15 celery, 30 fake out. I think that would be enough to help me get into these sells here. 4 hour kind of filling that wick, but we'll see. We'll see about the price action when we get there. That's it. You know, we just need a little bit of price action to unfold now, and then we should be good to go. Man, that pre-New York buy is down here. Everything looked good. That candle closed a no wick at the top, so closed the position, and then look at that. Thank God, right? Thank God. Nasty drip down, and then shoop, straight back up. Straight back up we go. Music too loud? What? I asked about the music. Should be good. Should be good. All right, so no lower wick on the 1 hour. I mean, it's going to do its thing, right? Again, if this candle had a lower wick, I would have said let's get in these buys here off of the 30 minute, but nothing. My gold price is wrong. All right, well, it's not my gold price. It's whatever, you know, this broker is. What's up, Stephen B? What's poppin'? What's poppin', brother? Hey, how are ya? What up, Richard? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All-time highs magnet, eh? I know, I know. I know, man. It's getting spooky. It's October. Douche Trey, how you feeling, man? How you feeling? Let me whip up the clubhouse here and take a look at what's popping. What up, Richard? That's good. B-Dubs in the house. Tamer in the building. There he is. What's up, man? What's up, Drew? DJ Scratcher. DJ Scratcher. W Elite call yesterday, brother. Was that yesterday? Yes, right? Freaking losing track of time over here, man. What is time? What is time? Wayne's World. There he is. How are you, Wayne? Good to see you, man. W. Ryan in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Took a win in Asian and in London. Nice job, humble analyst. Nice job. I took a loss in Asian, and then I took another win in Asian. Got it pretty much right back. So just off on the time a little bit. Timing. Let's see. Piptember. TK in the house. Here comes our lower wick, gang. Here comes our lower wick. So maybe what we can look for really is a move back down, right? Something back down towards these supports down here as well. So I want to draw out a couple ideas, right? Because if we're going to wick out now and make this like exhaustion wick and it actually holds, right? Then what we can do is we could even look for supports to form somewhere down in this range, right? Around 82. That would give us a much better pullback as well. And if that candle does like fade out and leave a wick, yeah, like let's say something like that, right? And then we do start to pull down, that wick is going to be a wick to be filled during the next highest time of volume, which in this case will be like, you know, 9:15, 9:30. So we could shoot to fill that wick instead of shooting for those highs, right? At 9:15, 9:30 today. Yeah. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. But let's see, we should flip bearish here. We should get some sort of a lower wick, and then we'll see where we can go from there. Stick to the playbook. Yeah, that's it. You stick to it. Yeah, one or two losses, and you can shake them off and get them right back. Let's see. Can you give me an example of what an inverted celery looks like? Yeah, let's say that we're like bullish, right? So we're kind of moving up or whatever, and you're a little bit too late to the party, right? So you get this big move up, and you see price right here, right? So you're like, ah, man, I don't really want to take a buy. Kind of like price action is looking right now. So I don't want to take a buy, right? But then like, so you're going to wait for a pullback. So let's say you got like 8:45, right? 9 a.m., and then you got the 9:15 candle that closed. Say it's a 15-minute time frame, right? Then you got the 9:15 candle that closed like this. And the very next candle is 9:30. And we're waiting for a support. What's the chances, right, that 9:30 prints a beautiful support like this for us? Okay, guys, come on in. You know, we'll make the move now, right? Sometimes it's just going to be way too much volume at 9:30. So while we don't really want to wait on a bullish closure, if we're bullish, right, and we see the trend and we want to look for a support right here, if I get that candle closure, that's going to be the opportunity and the confirmation of the inverted celery. So the anatomy of this candle should look just like that, right? Where you have a steep wick to the downside, right? Exhaustion, a closure, right? A small body, and then a small top wick. And ideally, you know, one of the most important pieces is it's at a support level that you had planned, right? So what I mean by that is if price action reacted to that zone a lot, right, where it kind of always was there, so you have a support level here, that's where you're looking, you know, for price to pull back to, right? Then as long as it happens above that zone, it doesn't matter whether or not this candle is bullish or bearish. As long as it has the anatomy right there that I'm talking about, that's your opportunity to take advantage of the volume that's going to be coming in on the next candle. Because 9:30, which is the NYSE New York Stock Exchange open, is going to bring that volatility into the market. So this is where I will have a buy stop on the break of the highs here for that next candle to break the high and then fill the range. Break and retest. Yep, same deal. So the thing with this trade is we're taking that trade before we get a candle closing in our direction. Right? So a normal onion, right? A normal buy, like regular trade would look more like this, right? Boom, and we would take the buy off of that. But notice how what I drew out doesn't look like that, right? This candle did not appear yet. That blue one, that bullish one. That bullish one didn't appear yet we still took the buy, right? Off of the idea of the inverted, you know, rejection to the downside, closure above, high volume time, higher time frame direction, clean traffic to the left, right? Those are the reasons that we're going to get in this buy now before that bullish candle shows up. Okay? Any questions? That's my favorite trade right there. Yeah, this is actually this year, this is really becoming like my favorite position to take as well. They're so clean. They have such good confirmation. And then like what happens typically is like this candle, this bullish candle will end up closing like by like, let's say 9:45, like right here. And now if you're waiting for a bullish candle, which is fine if you wait, and because this is a little bit more experienced idea here, but if you're waiting and you're waiting on that candle now at 9:45, now what are you going to do? Now you can't really take a buy. You don't want to take a sell because you got a strong bullish closure, and now you just kind of have to wait, right? So now you're kind of back in the situation that you're almost in over here where you don't want to take this buy. You got to wait for a little pullback. Unfortunately, at this point, usually you're going to miss most of a bigger move now because price is going to pull up like that, and now you got to wait for the retest of that zone. All right, so trading is not easy, right? Patience, being patient, being disciplined, right? Waiting on this, right? You can also try and take the sells here, and sometimes we will do that, right? But your next great buying opportunity is like now after that move has been made. So, yeah. All right, sure enough, we got rejection. Waiting sucks. That's why you gotta have a good TV show in the background. Yeah, yeah. Most traders just don't want to do the waiting game. Where's the red lens glasses? I got them. I actually left them at the hibachi spot, so I had to order new ones. And when I ordered new ones, I got some blue ones too. I got some blues, so the blues match with my shirt. You know what I mean? Sounds perfect. All right, awesome, Carlos. Why would you not take sells down into support and take the buys later? I mean, it just depends on the price action in front of us, right? So if, let's say this candle here closes like right there, probably, or let's say even a little lower, probably not going to take those sells. But if we were kind of a little bit higher, right, and there was more room for us to come down, then I would be semi-interested. Same reason why I wasn't interested in the buy up here, is because we're too high up in the range. So if we're looking to retest 82, right, and I want to take a sell, well, I got to measure that range really and see, hey, is that even worth it, right? It's a 44 pip range right now. If it closes like that, it's not too bad, but sometimes it's going to close like this, right? And then you really don't want to do that, because now you're just, again, in a tight spot here where a price could reject that area and start moving back up. So it just really depends on the closures, you know, and how they close and where they close. Maybe something like this, right, is a little bit different. You know, you snag it from way up here as opposed to way down here. You know, that's the difference of probably like 20, 25 pips. So it just all depends on where you are in the range. Yeah, 25 pips. So yeah, does that make sense? Like, you can't really make the full decision until the candle closes. It gives you an actual closure. We do a little waiting. What are your thoughts on trading on an iPad? Do it. Do it. My friend got wealthy doing that. Super rich. Super rich off an iPad. Come on, man. Come on. Let me see here. Let me move around on the clubhouse here. The cool part about the clubhouse is sometimes people ask questions and like the clubhouse chat answers the questions like mad good too. Sometimes better than I would answer. Last night we all took the first trade. It didn't work out, and later you called a cleaner setup. Okay, I saw it too, but didn't take it since I stick to my one trade and no revenge trading. Perfect. Genuine question here. Okay, let's see. How do you handle that mentally? Seeing a perfect setup right after a loss and still having the confidence to step back in. I think your perspective on that would really help a lot of us trying to build the same discipline and mindset. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, everything's probability. You know, like when you focus on probability and you really leave emotion outside of the game, then you understand that losses are part of the game and that you get them right back. You know, so in the beginning, it sucked to lose, right? It still sucks to lose. I don't think anyone really likes to lose, do they? By the way, the other zone here is right here, the one that we used earlier. So I am like not interested in these sells at all. What I'm going to do, though, is I am going to move this one down to where we had it, and we'll see if we can catch like any sort of a pullback. We'll leave this as a bit of an observation zone here. Yeah, if we close bullish above this candle here, then we'll just get in for the buys. But if it comes back down here, we'll wait for buys around 80, yeah, like 82, 81. So, yeah, man. So, and then chart time, you know, and I've been doing this long enough now to where I know that I can, you know, I know how the game goes, right? So I can take a loss and easily jump right back into a trade and maybe get that trade right back. So, again, chart time comes into play, understanding probabilities, really knowing your system. You know, I think I would say 95% of traders, they never develop their own system and actually know the data. Like, usually they just base their information off of other people's opinions, ideas, thoughts. Like, a lot of you guys are basing this system just off of my words. You got a lot of faith. You got more faith than me, right? You're going to base it off of my words alone, but not sample size the data yourself. That's crazy to me, right? I got elite members. You would be shocked. You would think these guys are running full-blown businesses the way they have their P&L tracked, their trades tracked, their history tracked, right? Tamer, how much do you, Tamer showed me the other day, like 3 or 4 months of just data before he even joined TTE, and then 2 months of after TTE. Like, how many of you can say you really have all that data like that? You know, so once you understand your system the way you should, you understand the probabilities, you know that, you know, sometimes you're going to run into 1 or 2 losses that might even be like double the size of your average winner, and that's okay. You know, that's A-okay. As long as you follow the playbook and don't deviate from it, I know that I'll get it right back, right? It might take me midweek. It might take me to the end of the week. Heck, I might take another loss, right, today or tomorrow, but I know in the long run, you know, typically month by month, if I follow this plan, I'll remain profitable. So it's just having confidence in, you know, all your data and all your chart time and putting it into play, and, you know, understanding at the same time that execution is our edge. Right? When you have a successful playbook or a successful system, at that point, execution becomes your edge. So you just have to execute as much as possible, as many times as the setup shows up. That way all the numbers can play themselves out, and you can actually, you know, benefit off of the probabilities of trading. So that's what I would say. You know, I'm very confident that execution is my edge, and that's why I'm never afraid to, you know, get back into a trade. But how do you gain that? How do you gain confidence then? Right? I can't just leave you right there, right? How do you gain that? How do you develop that? Well, did you guys see my most recent reel on the TT Profits page about truly sticking to a system, where most traders, they don't stick to a system? You know, we've talked about this a lot, and it's just the truth, right? Most traders pick systems depending on their emotions, right? So let's say this is, you fill in the blank, A, B, C, D, F, G, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, right? Whatever you want to call them, but whatever systems you want to name them, right? We'll color coordinate them. So the issue is, in most cases, every one of them works, right? It's just the trader, him or herself, that doesn't work, right? Doesn't understand it. So remember, a lot of people's expectations coming into trading is completely wrong. They want to come in to make a lot of money. I was in the barbershop yesterday. Some of the guys in the barbershop watched me on the stream. One of the guys asked, you know, how long does it take to like be profitable? You know, it's like, I don't know, dude. How long does it take for me to learn how to cut hair? Like, right? Like, tell me, like, how long should that take me? Should it take me a couple weeks, right? A couple months, right? Yeah. Trading is like anything in life, gang. It's going to take some time, right? Just like that guy had to learn how to cut hair, the process to learning how to trade is no different, right? Just like you had to learn, what do you guys do for work? You guys remember the first 3 weeks of your job? You had to learn everything there, right? There's no difference here. The problem is traders come in and they watch the internet and they see all the money and they see, oh my God, I can come in here and just make money, right? So when they don't just make money in this first system, maybe it goes really good. Maybe they go on like a 3-win streak, right? But then they take a big L, right? And they're like, oh man, you know, I don't know about this system, and you know, I don't like losing, and I thought I was going to make all this money, and now I blew my account. And then they go on, you know, YouTube or something, or, you know, Instagram, and then they see some other guy talking, right? And they say, oh, wow, I wonder what his system's about. And they go over here, and next thing you know, they're throwing W's in his chat. W's, right? And they celebrate, and then a couple losses come, right? By the way, just like any system will happen. And then they're like, you know, I'm not feeling this one anymore. I'm not really feeling this one. So they're like, you know what? I don't even know if I could be a trader. So what they do is they take like 3 months off, right? 3 months off. And then what happens is their buddy goes and they go, oh man, you still doing that trading thing? Nah, not really. Oh man, I found this beautiful system, blah, 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 blah. And then they come and they go, okay, I'll take a look at it. They go, oh yeah, this one really good. Ooh, this one looks makes sense, right? And then again, the same pattern, right? Same pattern. 4 or 5 wins, right? And then L, 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 and they can't handle those L's. So this is what you call system hopping, right? System hopping. And traders do this all the time. All the time. So it's no wonder why they can't get confident after taking a loss, right? Because they don't truly understand any one of the systems. They can tell you about it. They can act like they know what they're talking about, right? They can briefly bring something up to you about it, but they don't truly understand it, right? Because they haven't spent enough time in it. So this is what I did for like a year. And I think this is okay if you're genuinely trying to find a system to work, right? But eventually you're going to find one. And at that point, you have to get rid of all other options, right? Like if you really want to learn a system, learn price action, you know, really live in the probability, like the question was asked, like, how do you stay so confident and composed mentally when you see a setup after taking the loss, right? It's because I've been right here, bro, for 5 years. I've been right here for 5 years. So I understand how the wins come, how the losses come. I know that almost every time I take a loss, the next trade or the next day, there's another loss, right? So by the way, just kidding. Don't leave the stream today. I don't know, you know what I mean? It's just you find these patterns, but most of the time people can be literally trading for, let's just say, like 10 years, right? But they never spend more than 1 year in one system. In my opinion, they have no experience. Right? What good is it if you have experience from all these setups and you can't put anything together, right? So again, all systems could work. It's just which one will you work, and once you understand it, right, and get enough chart time and enough trades in, you will be able to develop the probability mindset to the point where you now move about your business like execution is your edge. The more you execute, the more the probabilities will roll, right, in your favor. And that's my only job here, you know, over the course of weeks and months and years, is to execute. I know that over 80 trades or 100 trades, probably 35 of them are going to be losers, right? I know that. So when I see a loser, I don't go, oh my God, what's happening? I should switch my system. No, I go, oh, there's one. There's one. There's another one. There's another one, right? But you can't let that blind you from all the winning taking place, right, at the same time. So that's pretty much how I stay sharp. I understand the probabilities. I understand the system. I've been doing it long enough. And once you start doing it long enough, you will understand it as well. It's just like cutting hair, right? Like once you understand it, you can now text, you can get on your phone, you can talk to the other guy that's cutting hair without even looking at the guy's head, right? You're just so in tuned with it that it doesn't even matter. You guys ever have your barbers and they're on the phone? My guy's on the phone like this. Another hand, he's got another phone. He's talking Spanish, so I don't even understand him. And he's doing my fade with the other hand. I'm like, yo, is this guy crazy? So like, and you're like, how does this guy know how to do this, right? Chart time. You know how many heads that guy's cut, right? You know how many times how many hours that guy's put in at that chair to where he can do it almost effortlessly now. So trading is no different from even a stupid thing like cutting hair. Yep. Cool. I took that perfect setup. It would be the playbook. It would be a disrespect to the playbook. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. All right, so yeah, let's see what's happening here. 15 minutes is moving back up now, so just nasty price action for the most part. Nasty. Yeah. Okay. Have I ever thought about quitting in 4 years deep, really thinking about it lately? Nope. Never thought about quitting. Never. What was I gonna quit to? Work being a tractor trailer driver? You know. Well, let me ask you this: what are you gonna quit to? Where are you going? You know. So that's the question you got to ask yourself, right? If not this, then what? So a lot of people think, again, when they go to a new system, right? Remember we just drew the strategies out, right? When I go to a new system, things will be better. Or when I go do something other than trading, it'll be better. Maybe that will be the case. You know, you got to go wherever your heart leads you. But at the same time, what else you got? You know, what are you going to quit to? You know, that's the way people do it in life too. You know, yeah, instead of doing real estate, I'll do trading. Or instead of doing marketing, I'll do real estate. Or, you know what I mean? It's really you that has to step up. You know what I'm saying? Like you that has to really start committing and understanding why you're doing what you're doing and getting a true game plan together, right? I think most traders have no roadmap, zero roadmap whatsoever. They don't even know what they're looking to accomplish. They just got in because they seen a nice car, a nice watch, and their boss pissed them off on that day, and they see all the money and the freedom and the 19-year-old kid in Miami on a yacht, right? And you're like, I want to do that. Yet you're not understanding that this is a profession. This is a business. This takes time. This is not something to play around with. It's serious business out here, you know? Yeah, that's true. It takes time to identify all the behaviors, all the scenarios. Yes, great. Yeah, great point. And if you don't give it that time, you never understand it, right? So that's why you guys, some of you guys are like, hey man, I took this inverted celery. It didn't really work out. Can you take a look at it? I'm like, dude, that ain't no inverted celery. That's a doji. Like, oh wait, what? I thought the inverted celery looked, nah dude, the inverted celery looks like this. Right? Not that. That's a totally different candle there. So you're only hurting yourself, you know what I mean, when you're not committing the time and dedicating to the craft like you should be. When did you perfect the system? I haven't. And when in your loss again gain, how did you overcome that? I have not perfected the system at all. Like at all. Like nowhere near it. But I've just been able to hang around it for a long time. So that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and again, goes back to that other question. I already know losses are part of the game and they'll come right back. You know, I've taken many losses this year. I'm still up very, very big. I think we did let me tell you how many losses I took this year. Hold on. I've taken 145 losses this year. 145 losses. It's whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's part of the game. I've taken 331 wins. So, you know, you can only do what you can do. Alpha SETI. We're still waiting on that 500 for Johnny Gems. $90 grand. I made that in like, man, I just made that one off my live account like August. All year. That's an insult, bro. Oh, you're feeling attacked because you're a truck driver and a barber. Damn. Damn, you came to the right stream, brother. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let me take a look over here. I got two chats, man. I got two chats. Oh, did I see Johnny Gems? There he is. Mr. Gems in the house. How we feeling, brother?
Yo. What's up? What's up?
Hey, how are you?
How you doing? What's up, my man?
You're what's up?
Hell yeah. Let's get it. Happy Tuesday, bro.
Happy Tuesday.
We got a blessed day here. We up and alive, man.
That's right.
Couldn't be more grateful.
That's right. Super grateful. Super grateful to be here, to do this, to be around the winners, to see all the success taking place, to have an opportunity to pour into people, to do what Jesus said we would do, which is do things greater than he did, right? To go out and share the good news all across the world, all through the cities, all through the lands, and that's what we're doing here, today. So it's a blessing to be here, and just love to see how many lives are being impacted all over the world, how many people are starting to get paid. Some of y'all are like the mayor in your hometown now, man. You guys are getting some of these payouts. It's like quadruple your monthly salary. So I'm just happy to see other people being blessed, living a blessed life. I'm blessed to be able to do this, and I just couldn't be more grateful. And I don't want to be anywhere else besides right here, right now, man. So it's going good today.
Bro, for real, man. Like, we get to do it, man. It's amazing. We get
being
to be
around the
part of
winners.
such a great community. We get to trade. I mean, you were talking about losses before. We even get to take losses. I mean, just the opportunity to be able to trade, itself is a blessing, man. So I'm grateful and blessed to be here, man. Let's have an amazing day.
Facts. I'm really grateful I'm really happy for all of you guys too. Chat, like really some impressive stuff going on right now. Like, you got a lot of people making a lot of money. You got a lot of people really learning the skill set, dialed into the system, and it's just a matter of time. It's like a big crock pot, where all you guys just been straight up cooking, and it's almost time to eat, you know what I mean? Or it is time. And, a lot of you guys are getting life-changing payouts and big money and starting to fund live accounts. And, it's a awesome thing to witness here, just as the leader, So it's been truly a blessing to see you guys being blessed. And again, the worth comes from the work, and you guys are putting in the work, and that's why you're feeling deserving of it and worthy of it. It's yours. Step into it, live into it, live in it. You know what I mean? You deserve this type of lifestyle. I was talking with one of the elite guys. He said, started to kind of like reward myself a little bit. And, he said he went into this massage place and they have all the massages and the saunas and the cold plunges. And, I don't know. We didn't talk about your attire, but I've been to those places and you like walk around like in a white robe. I don't know. Were you in the white robe too? But, you walk around in the white robe and stuff and you're just moving around. And he said, you know what? I really feel like I deserve this. Like, this is the life for me that I should be living. And he's right. He's right. And maybe a year ago, if he would have walked into that place, he might not have felt like that. He might have said, what am I doing here? Maybe why am I here? Maybe I don't belong here. But the work, right, instills the worth. So through all the work that he's put in over the last year, whether it be work on himself, work on his family, work in his trading, work on his craft, he now has developed the worth, right, the worthiness of living at that level. Therefore, now he's just, and I told him, brother, this is your time, man. This is your time. You get used to that as the new normal. And it's just so cool to see, so cool to see you guys just leveling up at the highest levels, believing in yourself more, believing in your worth more, and just getting the job done.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Amen to that. Let's go. Yep. Let's go.
Chilling.
Preach.
Them white robes, man. Chilling on a Wednesday.
Right? Hell yeah, man. Just using the tools, that God gave us, bro. The powers that God gave us within us, bro. Just using it to our advantage, man.
Yep.
Anything you want in life's guaranteed as long as you do what's required. A lot of us have shown us that as well.
Buys on the 30-minute? Yeah, it had no wick. Yeah, you see this candle? It moved up all the way up to like 95 before creating a lower wick and then came down. So I know it looks beautiful, right, on the 1 hour and on the 30 now, but that's not how it looked earlier.
Yep. Goldie 4K.
Goldie 4K.
That's what it is. Yo, what's up, chat? What up, fam? How y'all feeling? Feeling good. Let's go. We got another day here, man. Another day, and we got a trading system that produces profits. We're lit. Let's have an amazing day. Let's just follow that.
Yeah. I should be profitable based off my stats, but I'm still struggling taking some losses that are bigger than my winners. So you just have to go through the process a couple times, man. Like I drew out the other day, like the way our system works, and let me share this with you, right? Is usually this is how it works, right? Win, 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 and then let's make a loss in red, right? Loss. Let's just say loss, loss, right? Win, 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 loss, loss, loss. Let's just add 3 in there, even though we very rarely take 3 losses in a row. Win, 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 loss. So real quick, before I move on, I want the crowd, the chat to answer. Is this semi-accurate? So you don't just think I'm just BSing you. Is this pretty accurate for the most part? Like, how many of you guys have been with me for like over years and like, you know, the year or whatever? Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. No. Yeah, more wins usually. Yeah, that's true. Usually these are like, we usually do like 10-piece chicken nuggets at a time. So I minimized it, right, to like half. So this is no fluff. This is no BS. This is no to, you know, make you feel happy or whatever. So the system itself can handle the loss, gang. You know, the trader can't, right? So, and if we go back to the statement, it was like, I'm really struggling to handle the bigger losses. You see the word there? I am that I am, right? Whew, powerful words. So you are struggling to handle the loss, not the system, right? The system can handle the loss. The trader is the one that takes it and says that was too big for my liking, and then just digs the hole deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. I know this because I've done this. Trust me. I know this because I've done this. Right? Now here's the problem. All right, let me here's the mind game now. The issue is we're no longer truly trading, right? The way traders have traded for years and years and years. We're playing Jake Paul boxing trading, right? Aren't we? So the problem with that and working with prop firms is that, unfortunately, sometimes this is going to blow your account.
Yep.
Right? So where normally if you were if you were just trading a live account, and I've explained this before, right? You would your P&L would look something like this, right? Right? It would look something like this, where it would just continue moving bullish. But because we're trading with prop firms and because they have the rules and all and everything like that, right? Like how many of you guys have ever been like, let's just say on a 50K, you've been like $56,000 in profit, and then you blew your account, only to look at your account and it was like 51,000 in profit or 1,000 in profit. Anyone? That just doesn't make sense, right? That's not real. Right? How could you blow your account with still $1,000 in profit? It's not real, gang. It's not real. None of this is real, right? So this is the psyop here, right? This is where now, unfortunately, you may blow your account here. But like I said, if you're trading your own capital, if you're professionally trading, those losses aren't going to affect you really at all. Now, again, we know we can go get new accounts and whatever, and that's just a process that you're going to have to run with sometimes if you're going to use other people's capital. You know, you don't want to deal with their BS, develop your own capital, you know what I mean, and start trading that. So that's really the psyop in a way, you know, like where it's like they'll make you think you suck at trading, when really it was just a little low, you know, a couple losing trades that every trader experiences. But unfortunately, again, if you're running through the prop firms, that's the price you're going to have to pay. Now, is that good or bad? Neither. It just is. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So if you can kind of consider that, along with the fact that the system itself is the only one that matters, not you, right? You can't handle it, but the system can. Focus all your attention on the system, and if you're going to say I am anything, say I am an 8-figure trader, my friend. That's it. That's it. Don't whatever you do, don't say I am not able to handle the losses, brother. You are more than capable, and so is the system, right? So that's what I would say. That's
fire, bro. That is extremely well said.
Clip it.
And that's why we say too, you know, like don't don't be so down on yourself when you blow an account, especially on some good trades. It's okay. Just get another account, right? Focus on positive ROI. Just get another account, continue to have faith in your system, right? And you'll keep making profits, right? And you'll keep being able to make payouts, right? So 100%, man. And like the GOAT Mark Douglas says, right? If I were to flip a coin, right? And statistically, it's going to come up heads 70% of the times, right? Out of 100 flips, we don't know which flips are going to be heads or tails, which means we could have streaks of heads or tails, right? On any series of flips, right? So this is the game we're playing, right? It's a game of probabilities. So 100%, man. And you know, those flips of coins works the same ways in taking trades, right? Every trade is going to have a random flip, but statistically we're going to win 70% of the flips, right? So always remember that. Psychology hack right there.
Should we have taken the buy? No, we shouldn't have taken the buy, and I'll tell you why. So this candle here popped up, right? So this candle here, I know you see a lower wick now, right? But this candle popped all the way up to, I believe, yeah, right there, perfect, all the way up to 95.5, right? 30-minute candle and 1 hour candle without giving you a lower wick. So no, we shouldn't have been in those buys. Right, that lower wick just came afterwards on this candle right there. So you see how we popped up first, ran up, and then we came down, created a lower wick, and then we moved up, but we're certainly not taking buys right here. Or I'm not taking buys here. Does that make sense? So you got to look at all the time frames, right? Otherwise, you could sit here and be like, oh my God, I could have been in that buy position. But it's like, nah, you couldn't have been, right? Because there was no wick, and, you know, it just looks good in hindsight. That's what I like about the simulator over like just trying to back test on like trading view or whatever. Like the simulator can show you exactly what you know, the candle's actually done, versus this just shows you the aftermath, you know, so it's hard to read it like that. Exceptional explanation. Ooh, was it? Thank you, Rich. Thank you. I had it all written down here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that if you can wrap your mind around that, man, you will really understand this for what it is and be able to move along with it. See, some of y'all don't even understand what you're doing yet, you know? So what I say doesn't make sense to you yet, right? But eventually you'll understand what we're talking about here and catch on to it. But I could explain it for you. I can't understand it for you, all right? I can't understand it for you. That's going to be on you. I think it's time to call it on gold. All right, let's call it. See you guys. Glory to the Father. Let's take a look at ES here. Yeah, no wick, no nothing.
We just getting started here on gold.
We just getting started.
Holy.
ES, everything's an all-time highs. This is where it gets very challenging, right, to trade. I mean, just look at your P&L.
Damn, bro.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Bitcoin, hey, I just see BTC and it spells out rich. I love it. How do you spell rich? BTC, baby. Oh, snap. Hey, I'm laughing right now. Hopefully Bitcoin doesn't go back down. Can we just plant a new floor at like 110 and just stay there forever and just continue to make higher highs now? What do you think, Mr. Pepe?
Man, chat, we should have held our buys from earlier this morning. Holy. We got to do that one of these days, chat. Just say, you know what, F it. Let's just hold these buys, you know, when we know gold can keep moving up all-time highs.
Yeah, you know, I've heard John say that a few times, and it makes me think, right? Whenever I hear things, I think a little bit. And I'm one of the little strategies I would say, like, even I was telling John this earlier, is like, what if the pre-New York sometimes, like, you know, obviously sometimes you're going to get your quick trades, right? Your wick fills, your range fills. But what if some trades in pre-New York, right, depending on the direction, if we just began to widen our stops a bit, right, lower our size, widen our stops and trade structure, right, throughout pre-New York into the New York Open. Because I don't know how many times I've heard us say, man, look at them buys from pre-New York, right? And we're all the way up here now when our entry was like here. You know what I'm saying? So definitely something to look into, right? Something to consider, like lowering size up in pre-NY, putting stops, like, you know, extending stops a little bit below structure, and then being able to kind of survive through all this, you know, and just kind of, if we've got the read that we're looking for on direction.
Of course.
It's not a bad idea.
Definitely an idea, bro.
Dun, dun. Goldie.
So maybe a buy off support.
I think so. Who wants to take a sell, guys? I do.
Yeah, that's
Guess who's not afraid to take an impulse trade from the top today? Me.
You.
Guess who would not hesitate if a good fade setup showed up to take it today? Me.
You.
Guess who would not be afraid to attempt to call a top here if the market structure and the price action and the playbook look good enough? Me. None of y'all, but I am. They're like, all right, Nick,
too,
you do that, bro. You do that.
YOLO,
you do that,
bro.
man.
YOLO, I'm down.
Yep. I don't give a rip. I'll follow the plan regardless.
I'll bet on that, bro.
What happened when I didn't stream a couple days ago? I had to...
We were eating in the clubhouse.
Yeah, I had to get some new part for my PC. Yeah, we made so much damn money on this PC, I had to replace a couple parts. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Cost so many damn pips, we almost fried the PC, gang.
Yeah. And I mean, chat, it only makes sense that a couple losses come after a bunch of winners. I mean, do you guys not remember the last 2 weeks? I mean, I don't even remember taking a losing trade the last 2 weeks.
Bro, no losing trade.
Magnus.
Whoa, there he is.
What's up, Jenny Jams?
Whoa.
What's up, Nick?
How are you? Hey, how are you?
Yeah, what you said there before, Nick, was just straight on facts.
Which
Damn,
part,
that was
brother?
well explained. With
Jets.
the dip on live account, it's really an illusion on the prop firms there.
It's true, man. It's true. And the
Facts.
the psyop there is to get you to feel bad. Right?
Exactly.
To get you to
people
buy
feel
more.
bad.
Yep. To feel bad, to buy more accounts, to blow more accounts, to feel bad, to buy more accounts, to blow more accounts, to feel bad, to buy more accounts, to blow more. That's the cycle. So that's the matrix of the prop firm system. Now, Neo, are you ready to wake up? Shall we go deeper?
I want to go deeper, bro.
Yeah, man.
Are you ready,
There's
Neo?
a way of properly running this business a little bit differently than the live account and actual trading business. I 100% agree with that.
Hey,
100%, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that too.
We talked a bit about that in last week's webinar too, right? Where we like actually talked about the prop firms and kind of a little bit about what I talked about just now, only like that was a commercial, and like in the webinar we ran the movie pretty much. So, go back if you're in the clubhouse, watch that webinar. I think it was on the front end, right? Too, in the beginning of the webinar where we talked a lot about it. So
yeah, just when we started there.
Yeah. So yeah, check all that out. Yo, Legion ideas in the building. Let's go. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. Mr. Krabs, hey, yo. Money. Money.
Yo. Who else is Mr. Krabs, bro?
C Melly. No, I'm just kidding. Ha, C Melly.
Nah, we all Mr. Krabs here. Yo, nah, Mr. Krabs, bro. Don't be Mr. Krabs, bro. If Mr. Krabs took a trade, he wouldn't close anything.
Oh, he wouldn't.
He'd be so greedy.
Definitely.
He would never take partials.
.com, boom. Hold on one sec. Let me just do something over here. Boom. Don't you hate when you have to reset a password? Like, how's my password not what it was before?
Yeah,
For real?
man.
Like, I never changed it. Let's see here. Top of the morning, fellas. What's up, Angelo? Good to see you. How you doing, man?
Good morning.
Good morning, Angelo.
Can you suggest how to get rid of revenge trading? Just try and stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. I know that sounds very simple and mundane, but that's legit. Legit how you get rid of revenge trading.
Literally, bro.
Like, legit.
For real.
Every trading problem can be avoided through trading rules and by following those trading rules. So if you got a trading problem, just think of a trading rule that will allow you to protect you from causing that problem, and just follow those rules consistently every day, no matter what.
Facts. The plan is here to save us from us, so we don't get into emotional hijacking and, don't get into ourselves and our emotions and our, ability to revenge trade and all that. So yeah, makes sense.
Exactly. That's big right
Facts.
there. But your trading rules protect you from you.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
1 to
yeah.
2 trades a day, that rule protects me from over trading, right? Or a rule that I can only risk this amount per day protects me from losing more, than over risking.
Yeah, man. That's it. You can't. How can you over or revenge trade if you only can take 2?
Right.
You got like a stop loss on like your trading.
Yeah, and most days, or if you think about it, most blown accounts happen from over trading, right? And revenge trading. So, bro, you eliminate that problem and your life is tremendously better. Now
Yep.
you go from never blowing an account again. Just with that one rule alone.
Yeah. Let me know your thoughts, please, as I'm debating taking profits in this new all-time high. Maybe just trail the trade. Yeah. Why take the profits? I guess just trail it up and keep following it with your stop loss. I think now, I don't know where your entry is, but keeping stops below here is not that bad here, and then just continue to trail them up. Goldie gone. 5 a.m. blast off here.
Wow.
Where's the playbook 3.0? The playbook 3.0. Let's discover it. Where is the playbook 3.0? That's the big question. Where is the playbook 3.0? Here it is. I found it. Here it is. So you have so once you get into the clubhouse, you have this entire trading course here, right? And then you got 17 videos on understanding the playbook. And the first one, there it is.
And look how long it is.
You guys have seen it.
Damn,
You spotted
48.
it. It's a 48-minute playbook 3.0 video. Holy.
Not even give him a clip.
Welcome into the snap. It's right here,
Yeah, man.
brothers. It's right here. A lot of mentality, a lot of thought process. Holy
Yeah,
moly.
that video is phenomenal right there.
Gems are in there.
All right. Enough.
Not too much sauce.
Stop. Don't even draw it
So
out.
yeah, so
Someone took a
basically,
picture.
Yeah.
so basically, when you join the clubhouse, you'll have this whole course here. So you'll learn how to read candles, a 14-minute on reading candles. You know what I mean? Wick fills, and you got 17 minutes on really everything from the playbook, whether it be liquidity, pack runners, proper entries, valid support and resistance, how to use the limit orders. Top-down analysis, clean ranges, volume, basically every single thing I use in terms of like trading the markets, trading the trend, counter trend trading, all that stuff. We go over impulse entries, right? We go over higher time frame, lower time frame correlation, risk management, everything you need to be a profitable trader, pretty much. So it's all right here in the trading course, which is in the clubhouse. Clubby. Is it really possible to make money trading, bro?
Yep.
It looks impossible. Well, however it looks is how it'll be. You know what I mean? So let me change that look for you real quick, and let's run over to the clubhouse. It looks like
profits.
people are making money. Yeah, so let's just pop up this first one here. This is something light. $1,290. Yeah, so $1,290 again. So that's like what, like 1,500 something. Norbin made 2,500. Curtis made 1,800. Exit Strat made 3,100. This is, by the way, all since yesterday. Overall performance, yep, starting to get payouts. More payouts here. So yeah, I mean, people are making money, you know, payouts submitted, right? So I mean, yeah, it's possible. More payouts. 610 times 2, eh? Yeah. $2,200. $2,200 times 2. So what's that? 4,400, 4,500 altogether.
45.
Let's see,
Light
what's
little
this?
4,500.
This is $2,000. This is $950. This is not too sure.
Payout submitted.
Payout submitted. 2,200. Payout submitted. So it's possible, G. It's possible.
It's definitely very possible.
Oh, yeah,
2250.
You need to remember this fact right here. Money is the byproduct of following a trading edge. So you look at Nick's TradeZella. He's showing up every day and he's literally just applied his trading edge to the markets. And look at his months. Money was a byproduct to that. So it's very, very possible.
Big O Kurt with the 29.21. Let's go. Couple payouts from Pitbull. So look, I mean, this is not just me. It's one thing to see the guy in the freaking corner and with the camera on his head making all the money, but look, these are all different people. I don't think I've ran past the same guy twice, right? All this, like, I know it looks like it's twice exit strat, but he just keeps taking $3,100 payouts, right? These are some payouts that I took, you know, like over 3,000 the other day. 2,500, right? This isn't the same guy over and over again, right? Traders getting on live accounts, more live traders. What's this? $1,000. So if you've seen anything here that you think can help, another 1,300, like, you know, then yeah, it's possible. I mean, look at this, 8,100 Wokey made so far. AB Mike, this $25,000. Yeah, you read it right. 5,000 per payout, right? So I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
Anything's possible, really.
2,500. Yeah, man. You just gotta believe.
There's more things I think that are harder than consistent profits in trading that are more possible, or that are just as possible.
6,700. Whoa, hold on. 10,000. Okay, 6,700 with top one futures. A lot of people getting paid on top one futures. Yeah, Wayne. 2,200, 3,100, 22,000. Right. This isn't me. This is Aaron. Right. This just another member of the team. Right. More payouts from Pitbull here. Another 1,200. 2,200 from Louis G. Y'all know Louis G. Come on, you know Louis G, right? Not everyone, but you know, a lot of people are making money, right? $11,000, right? John, just John, bro. Don't worry about his last name, man. His first name is John, baby. You know, 2,200, 2,200. Yep. Look, these are all different names, right? 2,200, different name. 2,200, the OG. 6,500, right? Wayne, I mean, 2,200, Mason, Matthew, 2,200, maybe Paul or Peter. These are some withdrawals from some live accounts that I took 60,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, right? This is not chump change here, right? So you got so many people making so much money. I feel like it's more than possible. More than possible, especially if you have the right community, the right mentorship, the right system. I mean, the proof is in the pudding here. 5,800, something light, little alpha stacks. Let's go. Just it's more than possible, brother. More than possible.
Fair. Anything's possible, first of all.
And showing you that should really, help you understand that, hey, it's not just Nick. It's a lot of other people, and if they can do it, I can do it.
Hopefully that inspires you.
The chefs are cooking. Mic drop. Top one, I think the top one futures or top one trader. I think TTE is the code. Yeah, TTE. Or you got this? I didn't hear that one. Ba, ba, ba. All right, we shall wait, my friends. Unfortunately, we got to wait. So who's got any good questions? You guys got any good questions? Just life, trading, business, entrepreneurship, leadership, marriage, spiritual, whatever you want to talk about, man. We could talk about, but we're going to need to wait for a pullback, or we're going to be waiting on 9:30, one or the other. By the way, I'm thinking about naming my next child 9:30. What do you guys think?
Good.
I think that's
That's a solid name, honestly. 9:30, like who? No one's got that name.
And it's kind of unique, yeah.
It is. It is.
Or not kinda. It is pretty unique.
Yeah. Do I have a dog? I am the dog. Ruff. I am the dog in my house.
Let's go, man. Dog. I love it.
But I'm not a DOG. I'm a DAWG. I'm a dog.
The dog.
I'm the dog out here. Who let the dog out?
We eat dog food, bro. Ground beef, chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Top one, top step, tippy top of tip. I don't know what the heck's going on anymore
Right, bro?
here.
More like the top of my bank account. Nah.
First name 9, middle name 30. 9:30.
9:30 stupid.
Hi, young man. What's your name? First name 9, middle name 30. They call me 9:30.
They call me that.
I love that, yeah. That's hilarious.
Do I have better luck in Asian or London? I got luck everywhere. Now, probabilities is a different story. Probabilities, we have good probabilities in both Asian and London session. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But luck, we always got luck.
Yeah, yes, sir, future lord, bro. That's a good question, man. That's a tough thing. We're trading money, right? So we're here to make the money. But I don't think there's any secrets. I think it's just in doing that. I think it's just in not focusing on the money, right? And starting to focus on the process and just doing that is what's going to give you the best success, right? Like you said, just doing it, right? Sometimes being inconsistent, though, with doing it, we're going to get inconsistent results. So I feel like just consistently applying that and doing exactly that, which is not focusing on the money and just focusing on the charts and the process of that. I think that's your secret. I think that's the secret to not focus on the money, is to not focus on it.
Yeah,
Agnes,
Agnes,
what do you think?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I was just say, JR said it best here too, that we have to focus on the system that makes the money, not the emotions that wants the money. Because a lot of times when we want the money a lot, we can get into like some emotions like that lead us into bad things like revenge trading or over trading or trying to get that back, on top of a loss where you take non-playbook setups and all that, and it can really lead to bad behavior. So on the charts. So
Right.
yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
I think there is no secrets really, other
Right.
than just focusing on performance. And we have had
Yep.
in the clubhouse here performance over profits all month, and it's been working wonders whole
Exactly.
September here. So
And
I think let's just stick to that. Be tough, you know, even though we take a few losses, just stay tough and stick to the plan here.
100%.
Yep. You gotta
Yeah,
stay in the
make a
fight.
commitment.
You
Yeah.
know, you're not revenge trading, but you are going to stay in the fight. You know, so there's a difference between the two, and you know you'll learn the difference. You know, you'll understand it eventually. If you revenge trade, you'll know you did, right? But if you stayed in the fight
Oh
and
yeah.
took good trades, you'll understand that too. So just gotta.
Right.
There's a fine line there, though.
Make a
Definitely.
commitment today to focus on just following your system and being satisfied with that, and not, not needing to be satisfied with your P&L, just more so just executing your system. And again, the system will produce the profits, right? That's the thing. So there's no need. That's the other thing. There's no need for you to focus on the profits because the system will just produce it for you, right? The system, the process will take care of that for us. So we don't have to focus on doing it ourselves, right? Our edge will do it.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Exactly.
just showing up. You gotta, I think, reprogram your mind to think in this way, right? Again, easier said than done, but I had to reprogram my mind and my actions to be in alignment with the trader I'm becoming, right? And that's the one who is cool with, who shows up to do a job, right? Who shows up, he's not focused on the P&L, he shows up to focus on doing a job, which is following his system, and that's it,
Yeah.
you know?
That's it.
Yeah, true.
Simple.
And
Simple.
understanding too that we get paid by taking good trades, but by following the plan, by staying disciplined, by staying patient, and we don't get paid by taking wins or losses here. We get paid by following the edge. That's really it.
That's it.
Do whatever you got to do to trick yourself into believing that, because that is the reality here, right? We
Yeah,
are
really.
getting paid to execute our edge. We're getting paid to follow our trade plan. So don't look at it as I'm getting paid to win this trade or lose this trade. I'm getting paid to follow my edge here today.
So facts, dude. Yeah. Really, we can be a little delusional.
Right.
Little delusional. So real quick, price action wise, might be going for this counter trend trade here again today, chat. You guys don't have to participate if you don't want to, but I follow my system. I follow the playbook like these guys are talking about. So if that opportunity presents itself here today, which it's not presenting yet because we do have like this is like a 90 pip stop, but if you do get some sort of an inverted celery here, I'm going in. You know, I'm going in, and I'm going in with full confidence. Basically, just based off of data here. So let's see what happens as the volume comes in. Here's what I want to point out. We broke the high, right? And then we actually did move our 50 pips, right? You know, when the highs begin to break and you move like that 50, look at that, 50, 51, 51. So now that we got that break of the high, we pushed the 50. If we're going to come down here now, create this little inverted celery type of resistance, and 930 comes along, right? If we can make a high on that next candle and then break the lows, I'm going to be getting into this trade here, and then probably looking to close some partials down at like 90. Yeah, somewhere around 90. So that's my plan here. Otherwise, we've got to. It's fine if you don't like that. You know, the next best plan is if you want to remain bullish, just wait for a move like that to happen, and then a new support to form, and then you know the buys should be in play at that point. But all we want to know is where will our 9:30 candle go? That's it. I don't care about the 10 a.m. candle, the 10:30 candle, the 11 o'clock candle, the daily candle. I don't care about any of it. All I care about right here now is the 9:30 candle and what direction will it go. That's it. And if the setup ain't there, like if it closes like strong like this, then it just ain't there. But if it is bearish and whatnot, that's what I'll be looking to do. Let's see here. A $500 account? Yeah, just take it slow. Just risk like $50 a trade, $25 a trade. Or if you're heavy on the risk, you know, just you know, be open to the risk, but just know like you could blow that $500 pretty quick. If I only had $500 though, I'd probably go funded these days. You know, when I first started trading, there wasn't any such thing as like the funded thing really. So we just took those 500s and put them into a live account. But if I knew what I know now, I would just, you know, take like $100 and put it into like a, you know, like a 50K or 100K funded account, and then just go from there.
Yeah, see you in orbit. That 5 minute.
That 5 minute though. All right, you know what? We'll trade off the 5 minute today. Since we got all you 5 minute hot shots here in the chat, you guys call the trade for me.
Funny.
Could I apply this on NQ? Yes. Yes. Yeah, you could apply the playbook and all that on NQ. We use it on ES. Sometimes we use it on NQ, but yeah, you might get a little fake out here.
Yes, looking better, to be honest.
Dun, 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 dun.
Way closer for that range.
Yes. Yes. We're in these highs, man, on everything. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
NQ seems quite, yeah. Just be careful with NQ at 9:30. Yeah, because it NQ be creeping. It's like all nice and calm and nice and chill, and then 9:30 comes along and it's just crazy.
The wick we get sometimes at 9:30 is next level.
Yeah.
Just a minor liquidity grab.
It's the minor. It's the minor little volatility.
It trades fluctuate, Nick.
yeah, NQ fluctuates at 9:30. That's all. All right, there he is, the little man, Kingston. Right on time, buddy. Right on time.
Amen.
Gotta love that kid, man. Gotta love him.
Kid's a G.
Such a good boy. Is all the 50Ks given yet? No, half of them have been given. The other half should be ready to go by like tomorrow or what's tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, I think by tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday? So by Thursday. Yeah, I think half of you guys got them.
Week left.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
literally.
facts.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was Thursday, bro.
Thank God it's not, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Trying to get these pips.
Sometimes I wake up at normal time, but like on like a Friday or like a Saturday. I mean,
Yeah, right.
then get stream.
One
Right,
morning,
right,
Anna
man,
woke
no
up. She's
stream.
like, "You're not streaming today?" I'm like, "Huh? It's Sunday." Like, oh, damn. Now, the beauty too is like, if you guys are really aiming for that like financial freedom with trading, like some of you guys don't even want that. You just want to make some extra money to like pay the bills and whatever. And that's freaking amazing, right? Not having to rely maybe fully on your job, but you can have some extra income. But once you do it, like, and you kind of like create that financial freedom with it, like Anna's like yesterday, I'm like, "What are you doing today, honey?" She's like, "I don't know, you know, it was a busy weekend and I think I'm just gonna take a day for myself, just get my nails done, do whatever I want." It's like, that's so cool, you know what I mean? Like, as a man on a Monday, hearing your wife like, "I don't know, you know, it was a busy weekend, right? We hung out too much and played too much, right? So I'm just gonna take a day for myself." I really want that for all you guys, especially the men out there. I really want you guys to experience that. It's beautiful, man.
Right. Yeah, facts.
Okay, I think we're gonna move down here, but there's no setup, you know what I mean? So unfortunately, there's no setup here. But I think we could get a bit of a push, especially into 97 here for sure. Let's take a look at 97.
Yeah,
But nothing we can do entry-wise.
not really. If you
Not
could get a
there.
pullback here and new support for like 10, 9:45 too. That'll be great.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing like I would say is the hour, right? Breaking the lows here, but I don't trust that. So maybe if we can make a lower wick and flip back up, then re-break the hour low, I might be interested there. If not, I probably gotta wait on a closure or something. If we can like respect the low, come
like
back up,
buys.
re-break the low on the hour, that would be nice. But other than that, nothing. We needed to break the highs first. Not necessarily break the highs, but you know, it's tough to take an entry. Where are we going to enter here? You know, there's really nowhere for us to enter. If we enter on that wick, I mean, you got 97 sitting right there too, which is like the previous range. So that'll be a little tough here. That 1 hour could just be making a lower wick to go to the moon. To the moon. How much returns can you generate per year if you're a pro trader? I mean, it's the sky's the limit. Your kid's cute, thanks, man. The sky's the limit. You know, sky's the limit. So you could do whatever you like. Whatever number you put in your mind, you can accomplish it. Like me so far, not all this has been paid to me, obviously, because it's been through like prop firms and stuff. But I've put up 200,000 this year. Trading very, very well. So you know, if that's all live capital, you know, I mean, that's not even the full year either. You know, there's still a couple months left, so you can make a lot of money trading. You just got to get good at the skill, you know, of making the money.
Damn, that's 3 quarters right there. 3.
Yeah, literally. Oh, by the way, I qualify for another $5,000 payout with Top Beep. So we're going to take that probably today or tomorrow, which was lit. Yeah, 5,200 I could take, I think.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll take it tomorrow on the stream, maybe when we have a little bit more time.
W.
Let's milk Top Beep.
Milk 'em. Let's see. Yeah, so really nothing we could do here. Nothing we can really do. We'll see how 9:45 goes, but as of right now, we can't really do much. Like Stephen B was saying last week, not have to take your kids to daycare. Yeah, that's true. Be able to keep your kids at home, be with them, teach them. Yeah, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are amazing goals to have. It really is, especially with how the Matrix is rolling these days, man. Like I said that one day, they take your kids faster than you got time to make them. They want them fast.
It's getting ridiculous out here. Yeah.
Remember what we said, Americans, right? Americans get like 6 weeks, 4 weeks to be with their newborn baby before they have to give them up to the system. So it's wild. It's wild.
Insane.
Fasting for the day. Very nice, very nice. What up, C. Melly? How are you?
W.
All right, there's our tap to 98. Are we going to push further here or what? It's crazy. Crazy. We knew this move would go down here. Just sometimes you ain't going to be able to enter. 2 weeks? Nah, that's crazy. 2 weeks. That's wild. Are you serious? You're not serious.
That's insane. That's true. That's probably true somewhere.
UK.
Wouldn't even surprise me.
Wow.
I think I've seen in
What is
Australia,
ours again?
they get like 2 years.
Damn.
See, that's a
What is
little
ours?
better. But
What's America's, Nick? I forget.
It's like 6 weeks, 12 weeks or something. Yeah, 12, I think.
Wow. Yeah, it's really not much.
Am I not allowed to say no, no one tells me what I'm allowed to do. Top Step, no, I just don't say their name because I don't want you guys to. So they took like 2 XFAs away from me for no reason. I don't want you guys to get caught up in that, so now I just bleep their name out. Yo, chill. Most Europe here have over a year. Yeah, a year is probably best. Yeah, a year to a year and a half to 2 years to be with your beautiful blessing from God. Oh, they didn't have a reason for me. They just said, "Oh, sorry, man, we did it accidentally, and there's nothing we could do about it." So, wow, okay. I showed you guys the email, man. It was wild. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I lost the trade. It was like an $1,800 trade. And I had $3,000 to lose before a blown account. And for some reason at 1,800, they took it. So 1,800, 3,000, you know, the math is just a little off there. So they basically told me they did it for no reason and that there was nothing that they could do about it.
Bro, you weren't even close.
I mean, look, if it was like 3,000 is the drawdown and I had like 2,800, 2,900, all right, I get it. But 1,800, you got a review? What do you got to review?
That's like just a little more than 50%. Like what?
What you reviewing,
What?
G? What are you reviewing?
Yeah, it's like 60% you just lost. What? Like what?
Yeah,
Crazy.
3,000 minus 1,800 equals 3,000 to them.
Yep, exactly.
Bro.
Yeah, look at it. It's hilarious.
So
But
yeah,
it's your account anyway, so why do they have to review it? I understood if it was live account, you just stupidly took loss like that, but
that's what I'm saying. It didn't make
But
any
it's an
sense at
XFA.
all to me.
like
Yeah,
what?
bro. That's what you call a scam, bro. Gotta
That
be
was
careful.
$500 of my money plus, you know, couple days, right? Couple days that they robbed from me. So I don't really like to say their name too much anymore because, you know, it's happening to other people and you know, sometimes other people may not have like as much extra money, let's say, as I have or you have. So I'm not trying to have them get caught up in that situation and, you know, get their XFAs that they work really hard for taken away. So do I ever meditate? Yeah, every day. Every day. Meditation is pretty awesome, man. I was saying this like the other day. It's like, you guys go play video games at all? And like, you're like, all right, I'm going to go play video games. You go in your room and you're just gone, right? That's kind of like how meditation has became for me. It's like playing a video game. You know, you get to go into a meditative state, clear out your thoughts. Like, it's like David Goggins explained it as like, you guys ever have like a dirty garage and you can't find anything in it, but then you clean your garage and now you know where every tool is, where every little thing is. That's in a way like meditation, where you get to clean the garage, right? The mind, the garage of the mind. And we always have these thoughts that are planted everywhere. Some are planted, you know, there for a reason. Others aren't, or this reason or that reason. So meditation helps you clean the garage, you know, and just get yourself organized. And I personally like to go live in my future. So just like you guys go live in like World of Warcraft or the Call of Duty boards and whatnot, I go live in my future. I go live in, you know, my life like a year or two from now, and I have fun there. I really do. It's like a video game where sometimes I don't even want to dip. I don't even want to turn the game off, right? It's that cool. So I meditate all the time. Meditation is an incredible way to gain control over the mind, and as you can see, I have pretty good control over my mind. So it definitely helps. Wouldn't surprise me if they remove nah, for sure. We'll see. We'll do the payout tomorrow. Robbery. Sandman. Yeah, we had some other guys in the crew here get XFAs taken away, man. That's crazy.
Hey, yo. One
Whoa,
more, too. Yeah,
another
see
one.
Lee. Yeah, crazy. I just saw that, too.
Lee,
And-
no way.
Yeah, look at Grisil, like, payout canceled there.
No,
Insane.
no. Where was that? Did
No
I miss
way.
that? From
Yeah,
top?
just below that, you just read.
What?
Damn, Lee too, bro. That's crazy. He said, I'm canceling all of my accounts with them. They took 2 accounts from me and tried to rebuild me. Whoa, after 3 days of purchase. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's getting sketchy.
Damn, bro.
Something light, Mr. Phil.
Damn.
In other news, $5,000 after yesterday's red day. Why not? Why
Nice job,
not?
Phil.
Nice job, brother. Nice job.
Nice job, Phil. Yeah, Grisel, that's crazy too. Like they're not explaining to you why. That's a little weird. Little sus.
That's freaking
Little
weird.
suspect. You a suspect.
You gotta explain why. I mean, if you can't explain why, you're being exposed.
Like they couldn't explain why for me, and I showed you guys the emails.
No,
Show
look,
them the
here's gonna
emails.
say something with like level 1, level 2.
Show them the emails. Hey, we got the emails. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, so that's the thing. I'm not trying to hear too much of that, right? Like, I don't want to see you guys losing your accounts. That you literally buy, purchase, pass, pay for the activation fee, and then get taken away from you. Like, that's crazy. And then even like in Giselle's point, like you go out and then you get a payout and they cancel. That's wild.
All right.
What is the goal for you to trade with prop firms? You have the skill set and live and capital for live. Why still trade with the prop firms? I just think it's fun. I have like I'm trading like $100,000 of my own capital too between futures and forex. So I do both. And I like the prop firms because it also is a good doorway in for newer traders. So I like to exemplify like how if you don't have much capital but you're learning the skill, you can get involved in these prop firms and eventually do good enough to stack a payout, right? I think prop firms are a great way to learn how to trade. I'd much rather get a prop firm account and go through the rudder with ringer with that than get a demo account and learn how to trade there. At least with the prop firm, there's a mission, there's a reward at the end of it, there's some risk involved with it. So I think it's a great place for traders to start. And then as they become to get profitable, as they begin to start getting payouts, they'll have enough capital to move over to a live account. And man, if you can do well with the prop firms, you will kill it on your own live account once you have the capital to do it. And I'm just living proof of that, right? Just the prop firms will kind of develop you into a beast of a trader without even knowing it.
Yeah, literally, you have doubled that account like, I don't know, 5 times.
I agree, bro.
It's insane.
Don't be coming in here, mister. I'm gonna get you next time. Okay, love y'all. Little rascals. Little rascals. Did I see that my forex funds is coming back? Yeah, they owe me like a 100K account too, and some payouts. I would never trust that firm. I would never give a dollar, not a dollar, to that firm.
Ever.
Not one. Not even $1. Not a chance. The disrespect. Yeah, I would just recommend top 1 futures. They're going to be, I mean, they all got their own pros and cons. So you guys do whatever you like. Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just trying to warn you guys for just in case that happens to you.
Definitely.
Do what you
Just
like.
stay aware of it.
Do what you like. What's the futures broker I'm using? So I just use Tradeovate. Yeah, they're probably like one of the bigger futures firms. Oh man, yeah. No, I've been telling you guys though. I've been consulting and really like working with this firm here. I'm trying to bring like the best of both worlds, from a Top Step combine to like a Tradeify / Top One instant funded account. Like I'm trying to get like this company to get it all together and get it out, you know. So there might be an opportunity for us to have a really, really good firm, which is going to have like the best of the both worlds all under one house. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, my
That's gonna be
forex
amazing.
funds. Yeah, I know. Interested in this sell? Nah. This sell already happened. You know, like the sells are going to be very short-lived here today, most likely, with the way price action's been looking. So I think if we can get a fake out here, the buys actually look a lot better than the sells.
That's exactly what I'm waiting for. That's clean.
Why not top one forex? Yeah, they're good too. I just don't trade forex prop firms. What do you say we do a fresh little analysis here? Kind of clean it up a little bit, get our mind back on track here for technicals.
Let's do it.
Okay, so our daily's obviously still bullish here. Our 4-hour candle has broken through all the highs, right? So we've broken through all the highs here. We pushed up. We made new all-time highs right up here at 4,009. So new all-time highs on gold here today, ladies and gents. 4,009. Do we re-break, right? So looking at technicals here, you have a 1-hour closure, right? But that candle closed with like no wick at the top here. So we're going to see, man, if this candle wants to continue moving bullish or what, right? 30-minute is nice pullback here. We're ended up rejecting. It doesn't look like we want to close below 98 there as of right now. There's still 11 minutes here, so we'll have to see how that goes. But the 15 is trying to do a fake out, right? So it's very, very short-lived move down, and right back up we start coming. So it all depends. You know, if this candle can close down, leave us a wick, we might be interested in the buys. If it closes way up here, then we probably call it a day. Yeah, because otherwise they're going to be in the all-time highs here. It's going to be pretty tough to trade up there. So that's it. Potential fake out on the 15, but again, you know, this candle's got to close more so like this, right? So that way we have a wick to fill, and then we can move up. Crazy gold. So that's that. So we'll see if we can get the fake out back above 98, and if not, like I said, we you know, you might just want to call it a day here.
Yeah. I did not want to see gold move up and fill this range.
Nope. I stopped trading
Already know.
forex prop firms when they all basically went down as like scams. Remember that? Yeah, like all the firms kind of like just shut down for a little bit. Plus the spreads and the slippage and all that stuff's crazy.
I know, but that was also in forex. We haven't yet experienced that with futures yet, right? We are experiencing a little couple sketchy things though so far.
My bad. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't even know you left.
Nah, my bad.
Yeah.
That.
Hey man, remember, as long as we got the skill, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What we do on a funded account, we can do that on a live account also.
Yeah.
Still says where it needs to be at.
Yeah, we can do it again and again and again and again.
Yep.
Yeah, the skill is the main thing. If you got the skill, you can take that skill anywhere and do whatever you like, whether, like John said, whether it's funded, live, doesn't even matter.
Yep.
It don't even matter. The 50K accounts, no, those were for whatever date that was. I don't know. TK, what date was that? The 3rd, or I don't know what date it was. It was Friday last week. So it was just Friday from 8 a.m. to midnight. So we already have everyone that qualified. We already have them. The 4th, yeah, I think it was the 4th. 3rd, 4th, Friday. It was Friday last week. ES to move down. Yeah, probably. Top one is great. Yeah, top one is awesome. You know, if you get it, that's the thing about top one. Like, you get a payout, they're gonna pay you. You follow the rules, they're gonna pay you. You know, you break the rules, you're gonna do the violation. But you're very rarely gonna see something like your account just gets snatched out of nowhere, like for nothing at all, and then have to review it. That just doesn't make any sense to me. It does not make sense to me. And what's crazy is, like, about that first trade, like, let me bring it up here, because I think I showed you guys once before, but like that first trade that I took that they had to review was right here, the $1,800 loss. In the very next trade, I made the whole thing back, $1,900. Less than 10 minutes later. This trade was taken at 9:37 a.m. The next trade was 9:47 or 46 a.m. 10 minutes later. So you snagged my account like literally within 10 minutes of me taking my first trade on the account. Like, what?
Yeah, right.
That makes no sense. And then literally came out, made $1,900 the next trade, recovered the full loss, made $270 after that, and finished the day $317 in profit. So, like, what are you reviewing my account about? Right? It just doesn't make sense.
Bro, I don't get it too, because I did that too before. I lost like 900 or 1,000 on the 50K before, and that should be like the same almost.
Yeah.
But they didn't do nothing.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you know, I just made it back.
So it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. The ball don't lie. The ball don't lie.
Crazy how they ruin like a reputation just because, you know, like it's just so small things, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I just snagged my account like after my first trade, man. Damn.
Funny. Yeah, you paid for it. You got the account. It's not even live. Like,
Paid for it, did the work to get it to where it needed to be, paid for the
it's a time.
activation fee. Like, that's just straight up robbery.
yeah, so you can basically do whatever you want with it. Like, yeah, because you didn't hit any daily loss limit or anything.
Nothing.
Basically nothing.
Nothing.
That's right.
What
Weird.
are you? That's why I asked them. What are you analyzing? They have no response in the emails for me, besides something stupid like, we just made a mistake. It's like, all right, so then
Mistake.
give me my account back
sketchy, bro.
and match the P&L. What's going on? Well, all right, I forgive you for your mistake. But give me my account back now.
And match the P&L.
And match the P&L, dang it. But, you know, they didn't do that.
They just saw the loss, like, we take the account now.
Right.
hmm Basically.
They knew you would make it back.
Who was it? I forgot the guy's name over there, too. I'm like, let me get your badge number. What's your name and badge number?
Bro, for real, I think they have random names. I talk with the same guy over and over. It's just, yeah.
Gabe. That was his name. Gabe.
Yeah, I talk with Gabe and Christopher too.
Yeah.
That's the one I talk with. I don't even know if they're real names. They always have somewhat of the same robotic responses. I don't know what's going on there.
Look. They were closed incorrectly. They were 1,160 away from the maximum loss limit, which is why they had to review by the team. Huh?
It's never happened.
Make that make sense for me.
What?
Make
Well,
that
that
make
makes
sense
no
for me.
sense.
You don't just take the accounts off, bro. I've been a couple hundred away from losing the account too. That's never happened.
Yeah,
Make
same
this
for me.
statement makes sense to me right here. They were $1,160 away from max loss limit, which is why they had to review it by the team. Make that make sense to me.
Bro, makes no sense.
I'm done. I'm done with these guys.
Damn, bro. Like what?
That made no sense. Makes no sense
Yeah,
at all.
why did they only exactly, Dill? Why did they only take 2? And not
Yeah,
the
but
5?
why 2?
Yeah, why not all of
Why
them?
those 2?
That's what I
Right.
told him. What so what's the
weird,
deal? What's the why just take 2? Why not take every single one of them?
Sheesh.
If you have
They're
to review
freaking
them,
weird.
they all did the same
Really?
thing.
Were they all copied like exactly
Every one
the
of
same?
them. Every one of them.
If I'm
Freaking
learning,
weird.
if I'm learning anything from this, I'm gonna always make sure that I have my accounts before I take trades.
Oh yeah. It's freaking weird. Imagine you didn't say anything. Would they ever give it back?
No, I had to email them,
Uh-huh.
and then they sent me this email. Oh, hey, thank you for your patience while we resolve this matter. We have reopened your Express funded accounts. It seems that we have violated, these closed without violating any rules. Have a wonderful day. Yeah? Yes? Shut up. Shut up. You have a wonderful day.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to save a few people from. So you guys aren't looking at Top Step like that.
Crazy.
That's hilarious.
Why didn't it just put the PNL up? Like what?
Crazy.
Clearly see all the accounts were followed by each other. Weird.
Right.
Yep. Doesn't make sense. Every account was the trade was taken on all 5 accounts. So why only review 2?
Yeah, that makes no sense at all.
Do I know about Raja? Yes, Raja.
The team closure coming up.
Uh-oh. All right, we'll see. Yeah, we got 1 minute for the closure here. Let's see what happens.
Maybe a pack runner for that follow. Damn, it's a steep candle, this one.
Let's see. What up, Cameron? How you feeling? Stop bringing it up. Someone else brought it up, man. I did forget about it. I'm out here about to take 5K tomorrow. I've been forgot. I got a short memory. But someone
Bro,
brought
just
it
take
up,
it
so I
today.
had to,
Right.
as the
Don't
host
leave
of the
the bag.
stream, I had to draw my attention to the matter really quick so that way the viewers of the stream would not have to make these same mistakes or fall into the same traps that I have fell into. That's all. That's all. Ready for the buys? All right. Let's do it.
Bro, you should
bring it up
you
every
should
day.
grab that back from Top Beat before they take your account or something.
Yo, facts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to request that like right now.
Yeah, for real. I'll do the same. I'll do it right now.
Before they see the stream later.
Right.
They're like, damn, and he's got more members on his stream than we have on ours. What the hecky?
Damn.
That's true. Even if I wanted to keep bringing it up, I can, because I got the microphone.
Alright, bro. It's hilarious.
All right, who's taking buys? Anyone? How about you guys call the trade today?
Alright, bro. They're not bad.
Chat. It's opposite day.
Opposite.
Let's take a look here. What do we have cooking? So gold closed bullish, right? Gold's closing bullish. We got a brand new support. Yeah. I think now that we have a lower wick here, I shall have a buy stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy
got
stop
one.
on the break of the highs here. We're in the all-time highs, so we're gonna play around up here. Really just looking for the wicks. That's pretty much it. Yeah, a bit of a not really looking for much of a much of a trade here. You know, about 30, 33 pips, and that'll be pretty much where I'm looking to take profits.
That's it.
Profits, and we should begin to move up. I think what I'll do is if we can get through here, then I'll just go break even. You know, there's really, maybe if we break the highs, we get like an extra 50 again. So I think we get in, we get up, and then we go break even, and then, you know, let it run.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Looking
It
at
sounds
those
like a
big
plan.
close. Yeah. 30 minutes closing with a nice exhaustion wick too. 1 hour is like bullish. 4 hours bullish.
Yeah. Dun, dun. All right, we'll see if we can get activated. Bump, 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 bump. Can you suggest how to get rid of revenge trading? Yeah, I think we talked about really just sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day. That's going to be your best friend. You're never going to be able to go overboard if you can't trade anymore, right? So I would just say stick to 1 to 2 trades a day, and don't try and complicate it any more than that. Especially in the beginning, right? Start to build a little bit of a foundation of 1 to 2 trades a day, and then you will see how the results tend to play out and how that's benefiting your trading, and then you'll be more likely to stick to that, you know, day after day after day. Yeah. You really don't want to complicate it. You really don't. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Goldie, can we keep moving bullish?
Yeah, 5 minutes says so.
5 minute is on the money here.
5 minutes.
Can we
is-
break the highs? Can you take a buy? I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the break of the high. Yeah. Yeah, I could see us pushing, you know, through the highs here. It's what, 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. Hourly is a bit, you know, not the greatest, but again, the volume, the direction, the volatility is there to the upside, so
Yeah.
looks like ES is pushing down too here, so maybe we get gold to push up. 1 to 2 trades a day was a game changer? Yes, sir. It really is, though. It really is. Changed everything for me.
We got some volume, eh?
Yeah, we got volume.
Hey, yo, we do.
There's nothing here though. Little yellow folder for 10 a.m.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. All right, cool. Yeah, buy style. Let me get my other account going here.
You're gonna work out today, both of you?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. After this session.
Lovely.
Yeah, one.
Yup.
Yeah. All
After we
right.
scalp these pips, bro.
Yes, sir.
What about you, man? You at the gym today?
Oh yeah, already did legs.
Legs, baby.
Leg day.
I got legs tomorrow.
Oh.
Legs and
I don't know
shoulders
if that's good or
tomorrow.
not.
Yo, the
Okay,
leg
legs and
day's
shoulders.
rough. Leg day's rough.
Mhm.
Not gonna lie.
They are.
Right.
Stops for me are gonna be current candle. Pack run would be nice too here.
Yeah.
Not
Don't let
needed,
stops
but
get
it
too
would be
steep.
nice. Tell me I look like an actor? I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Not sure if I heard that one.
Sheesh, Goldie, those
Alrighty.
stops.
That was
Dang.
fun.
Maybe 15 celery here after getting the pack.
Right. That'd be nice.
Mhm.
Still looks really good. Stops though. Damn.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yo, John, I'm
Right.
getting a call for the car. Let's go.
Wait,
I got
what?
this
Oh,
random car that I don't use
Oh,
anymore
fire,
at
bro.
all anymore, and somebody finally called me. I'm like, I literally was like, yo, it's $1,000, bro. Just take it.
Yeah, that's fire.
Anyone need a
Wait,
car? Anyone need a car?
Is that the Honda?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a perfectly good 2015 Honda Accord. I'll let it go for like $1,000. If you're in Tampa or in Florida and you want to come get it, it's yours. It's yours.
Bro. Such
It's
a fire
perfectly
deal, bro.
good running
So-
car. Like there's literally nothing wrong with this car at all. It's been sitting for a little bit. You might need like a battery or a new engine
Except there's
swap
no
or something. No, I'm
alternator.
just kidding. Probably like a battery should be good.
Yeah, perfect Honda Accord here for $1,000. Come on, 2015.
All you need is a new
Well,
engine.
There's no alternator.
No, I'm just kidding.
All you need is a new engine.
Yeah.
No, literally, like it probably needs a battery. Like I haven't driven it. I haven't
Probably
driven the
not.
car since Magnus was like the last person to drive that car. Actually,
Yeah.
Freaking funny. It's a good car though. It's a
It
good
is,
car,
it
but
is.
not when it stops. You know,
it's a
working.
great car.
The
Yeah.
battery there kind of died a little bit.
Yeah, but it's been sitting for a minute, like a hot minute.
Yeah.
So
But the car in
In that
itself
hot
is
Florida
great.
sun.
The car's great.
$1,000
the car
bucks,
is
man. $1,000 you could take it. I don't even care. Yeah, give $1,000 and that's it.
I know. I remember it died. It died on Magnus. Remember?
Bro,
Yeah,
me
yeah.
and my girl.
I know.
I told Magnus, I'm like, he's like, yo, can I take one of the cars? I'm like, one of which cars? Hey, I got this Honda over here you can take. Yeah. And we haven't driven that Honda in forever, but yeah, so it. I know.
The Porsche or the Benz? I meant the Porsche or the Benz.
Magnus truly meant the Benz. He really, genuinely was hoping. I was like, yeah, take the Benz.
Bro, no way.
Aaron took the Benz. Who knows? Aaron disappeared in my Benz. Who knows what went down? I don't know, man. I don't know, Aaron. I don't think I want to know.
The Porsche or the Benz.
Bro, Aaron was cruising in that Benz, bro. I remember.
I said, where Aaron go, bro? He was just right behind us.
Man, that's funny.
That's funny. Yeah, the car is mint. It's mint. It's got like a little scratch on the side.
Little.
It's got like a little scratch on
Just
the
got a massive dent on the side. rear end of it.
No. If you guys are serious, I'll send you pictures of it and all that.
You said someone called, bro. Sell it to that guy.
Hey, yeah.
It is actually a pretty good car.
Yeah, it all
In-
for
Not
him,
lie.
too.
Nah, in all seriousness, it's a great car.
It is, bro. Once you fix it
Yeah.
up, you know it's gonna,
John,
it's gonna be an amazing.
Johnny,
car.
Johnny keeps going here.
Look, someone took a picture of it. They're like, I like it. I wanna buy it. Let me show you.
Only over 200,000 miles. Nothing crazy.
It's probably got like 200K on it. Yeah, it's a
Probably got like
2015.
another.
Gang,
I
this is
got like another couple, maybe another couple weeks. Maybe a month
all
or
right,
so,
all right,
couple
John.
months.
All right. Now you getting in the middle of my hustle, bro. All right.
I'm just kidding,
mute
bro,
this
just
guy. All
kidding.
right. Anyway, it's a very good,
No, Johnny,
reliable
that's funny.
car. Now that John's muted, that can get you from point A to point B with no issues whatsoever. Yeah, you know it might have a little dent, but I'll tell you one thing: it's got a lot. It's got a lot of good energy in that car. A lot of good moments of me chasing the dream, and I think it's a perfect car for you to be a part of. Yeah, this is the car right here.
No,
I got a
it's
little
really
pic on my
Chat.
phone.
No, I don't think anyone here is gonna buy it, but
Look at that. That's solid right there.
John.
we already got a guy.
Mint.
John,
Mint,
you just
mint.
said a massive dent.
Yeah, let's fire, bro. Just show him the other side.
Right? Passenger side is incredibly. It is an incredible shape.
Show
I'm
him the
telling
other
you.
side.
Oh, stop.
Some of you guys are getting scammed in the preference, man. I gotta make sure y'all aren't getting scammed here. No, I'm kidding.
John's about to go on mute for the
Oh,
rest of
that's
the week,
bad.
man.
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
John, I don't like your input this week. Yesterday he's trying to
trolling,
stop us from revenge trading. Today he's
Why
trying
did you trade
to
the
knock
death
the
bet?
hustle.
Bro, I'm
Man.
dead. I'm dead.
Sheesh.
Oh, we're just trolling.
I want the car. How do I contact you? You can send me a message on Discord. Yeah, I'll send you some pics. I'll send you some pics of the car and all that. Yeah, it's honestly for $1,000. You know, there is a little dent on the side, and you know the battery might need to be replaced. But for a G, I mean, it's pretty good.
Exactly, bro.
Stop,
Bro,
Green.
don't worry, chat. I'm not taking no one's bread.
We might have to. We might have to
Nick
put the
ain't
car in
stressing over
a
1,000,
museum.
trust me. And we're also trolling here, you know. If someone down the street wanted to buy, we'd sell it to him right there.
We get the energy, but the engine, bro. The engine. What do we do about that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, car's
Hey,
fine.
even if you just
1,000.
bought the car to sit in your driveway and do your personal growth and development and your meditation in the car, I mean that alone would be worth 1,000.
Bro, you could live in a car for real.
You could live in it. You could live in it.
Honest, yeah, bro. Word.
So it's like a house.
Yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
it could be. Some of y'all be crying. You're like, I'm homeless, but you got a car. Just live in that. You good.
Honestly, that would have been somewhat of a cool experience.
Life hack right there.
Pick up only. Pick up only. Oh, snap. I was following 1 to 2 trades a day till I passed the challenge. I did revenge trade after getting funded. Yeah, so that's it. So like that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You're gonna get good at sticking to something that works, but then you'll go back to your older tendencies really quick, right? It's just natural part of progression, natural part of growth that you will go back to your old and revisit your old tendencies from time to time. So if you had a like a difficulty with revenge trading, right, or over trading, you can not do that for a couple weeks to a couple months, and then all of a sudden just go right back to it. And it's going to be your job to become aware of that moment, right, to develop that awareness. Say, hey, you know what, like this is usually where I mess my day up. Like I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that. And you just got to kind of become aware, have a little bit of a third person point of view of your situation, and just stop yourself. So write the rule down and don't break it. 1 to 2 trades a day.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about just raffling off the car, Usman. Yeah, what if I just did $5 raffles? So let's say I'm trying to get 1,000, right, for the car, and instead I just do like $5 raffles. And let's just say everyone here bought one, which is obviously not going to happen. But let's just say we did, I don't know, like let's just say 1,000 people bought a raffle, right? Times $5. I've made 5,000 on the car. So, and then we just give it away to someone,
Maybe just do that, bro.
Yeah, I read this one
Give, like, a
story.
G away.
This guy was trying to sell his house for $1 million, and nobody wanted to buy it. Nobody wanted to buy it. People came, they didn't want to buy it, and then he said, you know what? I'll just give the house away for free. I'll raffle it off and give it away for free. So he you know how much money he sold in raffles? $2 million. And he wanted $1 million for the house. So instead of trying to sell it, he raffled it off, made double what he was asking for, and someone thinks they got the house for free, and technically they did. Crazy, right?
Sorry. Yeah.
Man used his whole brain, his whole entire brain for that one.
Right. Seriously.
$200 miles? Nah, it's not that. 200,000 on a Honda Accord, man. Them things easily go for 300,000. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, the engine in the car is not bad. The only thing I would say that probably needs to be replaced would be like the battery, because we just haven't used the car in a couple months. You got any jokes for that one, John? Huh?
Of course.
Huh? You got any rebuttals?
Myself.
You got any rebuttals that I need to overcome? You luckily I got good sales skills.
I mean, you want me to say anything or not?
No, actually, you're
Gotta
good
close
right
your ear,
there.
let me not. I won't say anything, bro. Just listen to Nick, fam.
There you go. There you go. You think I'd put you in a dangerous car? Come on. Yo, imagine we brought it to Pimp My Ride. That'd be epic. That would be epic.
Gotta be careful here with these cells, low key. 4 hours, very bullish.
Oh, yeah. Like a little closer back above would be great. This new
Right. Like a support first.
Yeah,
What time
yeah.
we got? 10:15. Yeah, we'll wait on this next 15 candles. See how we do here.
Bro, oh my goodness.
No pips. We got a lot of laughs today, but no pips yet. Did we get a buzzer beater here today? Did we get a buzzer beater?
We
I
could.
think we will.
What you think closures above 95 here? 95.5.
I think that's fire.
Yeah, saying that new support we got there. Just in the 15.
Let's see. So 1
I
hour.
think that'd be great.
The issue here
Still
is the
above
1 hour. 1 hour
Yeah, but it's
closing
still
very
above range though.
weak
Yeah.
and not very good. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think I'd rather take the buys probably from maybe even down here. 98. Let's see if we get a little push down through this 98. Maybe some rejection off 98, 97. And then maybe go back up. You said 95? Right,
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Above that support.
Nah, I probably won't do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel you mean
Yeah.
like the 30 little sketchy a little bit
Yeah, if it
Yeah.
closes
Yeah.
below, I know what you mean.
because we're breaking those lows now, but yeah, we're
Yeah,
also
I
in that
just-
area where we had that steep rejection wick too, so I see that.
Yeah. I just don't like all this.
Yeah. You know what you do, Chad? When you don't like a trade, you don't take it.
Yep.
That's
You
it.
just don't take it.
Literally.
But that 5 though. That 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how much I like above
fire.
95. I know it's the new support and whatnot, and I know gold is very eager to get moving bullish probably, but sheesh, would be nice if we can get it from like 87. Sell now and hold till all-time lows? Yo, actually that would be crazy.
Bro, that's so dumb.
Gold might take you to 5,000 before going down.
Sheesh. Imagine holding gold for the all-time lows.
No, bro.
Damn it.
Maybe the all
Back down to
highs,
0.
I
What's
would
the
not
chances
imagine
gold
that,
goes
no.
to 0?
dude.
Probably 0.
There's 0 chance gold goes to 0, I think. Yeah, I think you're right.
That's hilarious.
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, this impulse entry is probably gonna still be the best one, but again, you know, we can't use it.
Nick, what time you hitting the gym today?
I'd rather not say that on a public live stream where
Okay,
people know I go
sorry,
where I go to the gym.
Forgot this people, where we're at.
Yeah, I feel you.
Dun, 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 dun. You scared, Diamond? You scared?
You're right. I am scared to go against my plan. I don't want to lose more profits than I have to.
Can the car drive to New Jersey? Yeah, I think if you put a new battery in it, you should be good. Yeah. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. Oh,
Take
that's
a
where
flight down here in
Clubhouse-
Florida. Get the car, drive it over to Jersey.
Just run it. Just run it. Run it
That's
right
a
back.
vibe. Word, bro.
Yes.
Phil, I wish, bro. I
Sure,
wish we were doing some tea time Tuesday here today, but we're not, man. It's more like gym time Tuesday.
Yeah, I guess so. I might be able to. Maybe I'll have to move my training to Thursday, like Monday, Wednesday,
Do it, bro.
Thursday.
Do it, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah. Might have to. Let's see. Okay, I gotta go into the Clubhouse chat. I'm missing. I need to catch up here. Okay, did I miss anything? We're talking about cars. We're talking about alternators. We're talking about
They're talking about the minor scratch you got in your
the
car.
minor scratch.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. The Honda will run. I had a 2015. It was at 175,000 miles when I bought it, and it ran to 230, no problem. And I still sold it for 1,200. There you go. There you go, guys. Thank you, Rashad. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, it's a good buy. It's a good buy. Don't worry.
You can easily get it up to 300K.
Yes. Small dent. Sunlight. Yo, the passenger side, I mean, looks perfect. Well, I mean, the driver's side got a little scratch and maybe a dent or two on it.
Just a little scratch right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
You didn't show me that picture.
That's so funny.
Uh,
That's so funny. Just a light scratch. Car giveaway? I think it might have to come to that, Dominic. Yeah, does anyone want to enter the raffle? Anybody? We got any raffle people here?
Yo, word, bro. Start
We'll
doing
give you a little chocolate bar too. Some peanut M&Ms come with it. Some kid came in the barbershop the other day. He was trying to hustle some candy, but all he said was, "Hey, anyone want some candy?" And no one like really said anything, so he just bounced. I'm like, damn, I would have bought some candy if you would have just hustled harder.
Wow.
All he had to do is take his sales
Try.
pitch a little bit more serious, and I probably would have gave him $20, $25.
Right.
damn.
Then he could have got a meal or something with that.
Could have done, yeah, whatever you want. Don't worry about the noise when you open the door or when you start the car. What if we raffled off the Porsche? Would you guys raffle? What if we did that? Because the guys that I'm helping out with this prop firm, they actually brought that up to me. Like, not my Porsche, but they said, hey, they said one time we raffled off a Lamborghini. Like, would you be down to do that in your community? I was like, dude, what? Hold on, let me think about that for a minute. I'll get back to you next week. Like, yeah, bro. Like, of course we're down to do that in our community. Like, what? So, yeah, we might even have like a raffle car thing going on in a couple months. Who knows?
Let's do it.
Sign me up. All right. We'll let you guys know. We'll let you guys know when the raffles are ready. Yeah, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram too, go ahead and follow me here on IG just to keep up to date with things like that. You know what I mean? Anything like that. Imagine driving a Lambo and bringing it home to like your apartment. Yo, I won a Lambo. Yeah, I'd probably sell it.
Right.
Selling it, no doubt. Yeah, I always said, hey, if I did that, like nowadays, I'll probably keep it, but back then, man, I'll probably just sell it. Take all the bread.
Definitely.
Peace out, Simzy.
Especially if you're not into cars, like some people aren't.
This new headset hurting my ears. Easy 500,000. Easy. All right, we got 10:30 coming up, so this is pretty much probably my last look here for the morning.
Yeah. Same, bro. Gotta get going soon.
Definitely selling it, not taking all that. Yeah, and taking all the money in a live account. That sounds
bro.
great.
Put like 50K in a live account.
Yeah, we're starting to consolidate here, so this might be tough.
Yep. There's always Asian session and power hour.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not too sure. I forget what the color is. It's like something silver. Yeah, it's not gray. It's I think it's a silver. I forget what the exact color is though. Call it. Yeah. Anyone got any good questions? Any last minute questions? How do you calculate risk? So if you're using the MGC or the GC chart, the one that I mainly use, then you have to know that GC, every contract, so every one contract equals $10 per movement, right? Per pip or tick. So that's how that works. And the MGC, right, is for every one contract, it's $1. So therefore, if you have a 25 pip stop loss, right, then you're gonna have to, if you're using the GC, then you're gonna have to use, you know, if I use one, then I'll be risking $250. If I use two GCs, I'll be risking $500. So that's how you calculate it. What's the insurance on the Porsche? To be honest, I don't even know. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm not sure the exact number. Reflection on last night's Asian trade. I thought it was good. I thought it was you know, trying to catch that, you know, that like impulse trade. So I think we were good. We just timed it a little bit wrong, and that's gonna happen sometimes, you know. So after that, it went pushing way up there, so it was pretty good. What's a good live account that I could trade from with like 5K? I only use Tradeovate, so you know, for the live future stuff. So as of right now, I don't really have anyone else to point you guys to. I don't even point you guys to Tradeovate because even they're like very laggy, you know. So I just say I use them. So do I recommend them? I use them. You know, I'll just say that. Probably not insured, yeah, man. How trade size can disturb trader psychology even though he's good. You have to warm up to risk, you know. So everyone has their own relationship with risk. So everyone wants to increase the lot size. The only issue is when you go in drawdown, you know, it's the same thing, right? So it's nice to be 30 pips in profit, right, with 10 contracts and up 3,000, but is it nice to be 30 pips in drawdown? So you got to make sure you can handle the drawdown above else. Anyone can handle big profits. Oh my God, look at all that money, right? But who can handle drawdowns? So, you know, if you put on a trade and all of a sudden your stomach hurts or your neck muscles start tightening up or your trap muscles just start like squeezing together and your heart starts pumping and you start getting the bubble guts, you know you're over risking, right? So at that point, you let your body and emotions give you an answer, right? You say, you know what? I really don't want to lose this trade. This would be a very, very big loss. And now you know, okay, I can't handle it at that level, right? So when you get into a trade, you should be comfortable. You know, you shouldn't be quaking. You should be very comfortable in that trade, and most importantly, accepting of the loss that's going to be taken. So before I put on any trade, I don't look at the TP and what the great outcome will be. I want to see what I'm risking first, right? That's what business owners do, right? They look at risk first and they determine, okay, is that good for me? And maybe I want to go 2 contracts, but the risk is too much, so I'll make it 1. You know, I'll cut my loss or my risk in half there. So yeah, you'll know. You'll find your sweet spot. And the issue with over risking too is once you go into profit, you're gonna want to close that trade, right? So let's say you normally risk $1,000 per trade, or let's just say 500, right? But this time you're gonna risk 2,000, right? Because you're a big hot shot now. You know what I mean? So you get in this trade. And as this trade starts to go into profit, right, you're like, holy crap, you're going up so much in profit at this point to where, you know, if this thing comes back on me, like you're like, wow, I'm like $500 in profit. That's what I would normally, this is like a normal trade for me. I haven't even hit the target yet, right? Let's say the target's up here. You know, you're not going to be able to manage this trade properly because you're starting to see numbers move like you've never seen them before. So what happens is you go up 500 with this little push and you're like, I don't want to lose that, right? I certainly don't want to lose 2,000 here, and you close it, right? But then the trade goes all the way up. So when you're over and you go, man, I could have made 10,000, right? So anytime you're over risking, there's a low chance you're going to manage that position correctly with logic. So, you know, find out what's too much for you, find out what's too little for you, and then find yourself right in the mid spot there. And then, by the way, as your experience grows and as you put more risk on, your appetite for risk will grow as well. So you'll be able to handle more and more and more as you go. I could trade all 4 sessions as it's not affecting my routine. Since you suggest 2 to 3 trades a day, which sessions should I prioritize? I think the best one's around your schedule. I would just say one to 2 trades, really. Like it was per day, but depending on your skill set level, I mean, 1 trade a session I think isn't bad at all. But a lot of times, like, you know, you're not going to find yourself getting a trade every single session, every single day. So you'll likely still narrow it down to like 1 or 2 or 2 or 3 really good trades, even when you're trading 4 sessions.
Yep.
Yeah. My mind's telling me no. Exactly. Like, and that goes back to what I said yesterday. You know, I don't even know what I said yesterday. Don't follow the system that makes the money, not the emotions that want the money. Right? Yeah. Follow the system that makes the money, not the emotions that want the money all the time. And that's how we can, you know, keep our risk intact. We can keep our trades going the right way, the way they should go, only taking A+ trades at good risk, you know, with good risk and good risk management. So just keep that in mind. You know, again, a lot of people don't focus on the system, they focus on the emotions that want the money. So just be careful there.
Right.
That has to be the best piece of advice I've ever heard in my trading career. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm not sure what it was, but
which means you don't have to focus on making money. You just have to focus on following the system, and then it will produce money.
You really don't. That was the most freeing point in my trading journey, where I realized I didn't have to be that guy. I just didn't have to be that guy. TK could be that guy, right? I didn't have to be that guy at all. All I had to do was focus on the system, focus on what it takes to make the money, and the money will be made. I didn't have to pay attention to, you know, the making the money. I didn't have to pay attention to how much money I got, right? I just had to pay attention to doing the right things that it took to put points on the board. That's it. So if you just focus on that, everything else will follow suit.
100%.
It's my birthday today. Just hit my hit my withdrawal level, so let's get it. Congratulations. Hopefully you get yourself a nice little birthday gift.
Big congrats.
Oh, high risking. Yeah, so you'll find your sweet spot. Believe it or not, if you're going to use your emotions for anything, let it guide you in that process. You know, like, what is too heavy for me? What is too light for me? Where am I good? You know, like, at what contract size am I good? And I would just stay there. And if you're going to lean more one way than the other, personally, I would recommend leaning more towards the lower size in the beginning. Right? Lean more towards the lower size, give yourself time to grow into, you know, new contracts and whatnot, and then, you know, you'll be good. And the cool part about it is, as you start following the system, you'll see that the system actually does work, right? And it actually produces for you. So you'll be more likely to continue to follow that system over and over and over again.
Yep.
Yeah, so there was that move. I actually forgot to delete that on Top Step, so I literally just closed it right now. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
There's only $100 bucks.
Thinking about executing on the break of the 30 high, but I didn't. I don't think it's that good.
Nah, I'm good. I don't like this trade. I think
I'm
calling
really
it.
Truly convinced, bro. Yeah, I'm calling it as well.
Yeah, tomorrow. So we're up 10,600 $10,700 on Top Step account. So I'm gonna take $5,300 tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do it on the live stream. I'll just wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, bet, bro. I think I'm about to hit the gym now as well.
Yeah. Can you see our messages if you haven't added us back? What does that mean, Manny? Can you see our... So some messages, forgive me, gang, you know, like some messages I don't get like they just fly by through the chat. So if you guys do have like important questions, don't like think you're annoying me by putting it back in the chat. There's just sometimes genuinely I don't see them. So in Discord, are you talking about the car? Oh, can I see your messages if you have... Yes, I can. Yeah, on Discord. Yeah, I can go into request messages. Yep. Yeah, I'll go in there today, see some of you guys. Am I using TradeOvate or TradingView? I'm using TradeOvate with TradingView. Yeah. So basically, I'm using. So when you get a thing for TradeOvate, you can connect TradingView to it. So that way, all you have to do is go into the add-on section, add TradingView. It's like $6 a month, and then you can trade right off TradingView here. Yeah. Yeah, I would have liked to be in these buys, but yeah, just price action's all weird here. So
Wasn't the prettiest.
nah.
30 was okay. 15 wick.
Yeah.
30 was okay.
Yeah, 30 was alright, but
I think
it is
it's-
what it is.
Nothing special.
No trade day. We haven't had a no trade day in a while, so we'll take one here today, pretty much.
No opportunities to come, bro.
Yeah.
I'd rather wait for the best opportunities.
Yep. All right, my
Awesome,
friends.
bro.
Good questions here towards the tail end. Bring some more questions in tomorrow. We'll call it a day here, and yeah, we'll come back in Asian session. We're back in the all-time highs, and it's wild out here. So
Yeah,
let's
it's
just
wild,
enjoy
bro.
the day, and we'll come back for Asian. Don't do anything stupid today, gang. Right, like Rafi says, just stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble in these markets. You know, it's very, very wishy-washy here in these all-time highs. So let's see a good daily closure here, man. I want to see how the daily candle closes, and we can, get back to work later. Cool.
Hopefully bearish with a wick to
That's
fill.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, hopefully
awesome.
Get away from all-time
That'd be
highs.
awesome. Yeah. So awesome. Good job here today, John Magnus. Thanks for coming up and knocking
course.
my
What a
car
pleasure.
salesman skills, but it's all good. Hey,
Have
we
some fun,
ain't got to
bro.
sell cars no
I'll
more.
be
That's the
running.
beautiful thing about it. So it is what it is. Whether we sell it or not, either way, we're good.
We tried to show you that.
We're having-
Yeah, exactly. Thank you guys. I appreciate you opening up
Exactly.
my eyes to that today.
We're having
Perfect,
fun.
man.
We're catching
Oh,
piss. We're hitting
snap.
payouts, bro. Life's good, bro.
That's true.
We'll talk
That's
a little
true.
bit later.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Hey, blessings to you and your families. It was a pleasure being here with you all today. I hope you guys took some sort of just feedback away from the live stream. I hope it helped you and blessed you in some sort of way. And come back tomorrow, and we'll do it all over again. All right.
Peace,
Love you
y'all.
guys.
Boys.
Have an
Peace,
incredible
G's.
day, everyone.
Have a
God bless. Have a
great
great day.
rest of your day. I'll see you guys in Asian session tonight. Everyone else, see you guys back in New York tomorrow. Peace, G's. Later.
All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other
Hey,
plans
is it
to make
Asian
too.
session
Not
yet?
one of them was struggling,
Ah,
just
man,
make
still
do.
New York. All right.
Never
Peace, guys.
satisfied,
Peace.
still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Coin flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Wow, hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get it. If it's 80-42, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the 4th spot. Been in this position, ain't a shortstop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox. Thinking they can get in on this, baby, of course
They
not.
don't even know what it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close. Play Nintendo in Japan, baby, we remote. Paling in comparison, they looking like they seen a ghost. Yeah, counting it, went exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh? It's impossible, huh? Oh man, you know if anyone can, I can.
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans, I made two. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
Yeah, Look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it. Got a little time on my hands like a wristwatch. I don't got time for the brakes and the pit stop. Race through the gridlock, take it like Chris Rock. Right to the chin, still win. Heavy metals like Slipknot. Got the driving, I got tunnel vision. I just hit my stride the way I run the business. I've been making paper like I'm Dunder Mifflin. See the end game, I got one division. Look, I don't ever bother with a critic. Hit him with a chronicle Riddick. Boom, bottle full of Ritalin. I hit him with a little bit of riddle me this, riddle me that. My bad, fell asleep at the gas. No time to wait though. Elon Musk, I'm trying to bankroll. New Tesla just cause I say so. Electric whip like Ivan Van Gogh. I just did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know I've been on a mission. Okay, let's get it.
I've been on a mission like totally spice. En mijn baddie, she bad, but she totally nice. Deel ze blue en het toes wil ik white. Ik compie niet met jou, dat is all for my life. You do it for sure, but he left with a why. Yeah, we live, but we destined to die. En je chill it on me, but I'm man, then I lie on my lie. En ik voel me net Memphis de paai. En ik jag op de goed in de scene. Moest eigenlijk rennen, we lopen misschien. En ik wil niet eens kijken, mijn ogen die zien. En serie niet genoeg dat ik kopen we 10. Proof in the bean. Hier co-star. I got 5 on my name, I got no star. Come to me just to see how my shows are.
They said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been winning. Top of the world, the globe is spinning. If you know, you know I've been on a mission. Go. Okay, let's get it.